Alright, hopefully we're back. Hopefully we're back, fingers crossed. Something's gone a little funky with my lighting. There we go. Fix that at least. Neighbor had a really bad terrier that was chasing around, tried to bite you. Parents saw you sitting on top of a car crying with the dogs. No. Oh god. Nope, that makes sense. That makes sense. Walk by a dog as long as their distance. If it barks or runs at you, you run or freeze up. That, you know what? That's valid as fuck. That's valid as fuck. Unicorn, welcome back. Mods, thank you for the refresh message. I might need to have a stern talk with my ISP. Because Streamlabs is up to date. Streamlabs never told me there were any dropped frames. The fact that Streamlabs and YouTube dropped at the same time implies that it might be an internet thing on my end. So I think my first step after this stream is going to be to reset the Wi-Fi pod thing in my room, because it usually works fine. And then if that doesn't work, then it's going to be time to call the ISP. Or, you know what, we did get capability for Google Fiber installed, so it might be time to just switch ISP entirely. Because this happening 2 streams in a row is kinda not cool. And it's nothing on my end. Warframe crashing during the lead up to TennoCon. Yeah, that also makes sense. Is bad news. Yep. Oh no, Lucy. Oh no. Kanan, welcome back. Warframe stream fell over around the same time. It might have been. The only reason I think it's not a Twitch specific thing is because it also crashed YouTube. Unless it's an Amazon Web Service issue again, which it might have been. It might have been. Did have an internet outage of 20 seconds. 100k viewers in there too. At least it came back quick. Hopefully my view count recovers. I've had it off for most streams recently because it's just less stressful for me that way with where I'm at a content creation right now, but I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurts to have probably 60, 70 people in here and then have that happen and now there's 12. It's not the best feeling in the world. Jen, welcome back. Alright, well, hopefully Scrapjaw doesn't think we ended stream and ditched it when he gets back from dinner. But in the meantime, we might as well get back into it.
We can definitely see the inspiration.
Astral, thank you for 13 stream streak.
Got, like, the tropical atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff totally looks like this area of the world.
This game looks so pretty. I wanted to show you guys
a couple sick concepts.
This looks absolutely stunning.
Based on a sun bear. So first up, we got this one right here. That's a.
Whoa! Wait a minute, that's adorable. That's adorable. No, I know, Crow, I'm trying, but like I'm allowed to be a little miffed that I had decent viewership, and now Twitch has decided, no, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Check the other streams, they all went down. Maybe it is an Amazon Web Service thing. Oof. Oof. What the heck is that thing? It's Tedeschi. It's based off a sun bear, apparently. That's cute. I like that. I like that. Something broader genuinely did happen. Yeah, I think on Tuesday it might have been the weather in my area was particularly nasty and it might have knocked out our internet temporarily. This time I think it was server end. It definitely wasn't anything on my end. Ability, solar power, fighting fire. Yeah, I like that for a sun bear though. So small compared to they are, and it's precious.
Fire fighting type, and low-key a fire fighting type, a fire normal type, something.
No, I think this is a first stage.
Possible sun bear Pokemon, but I think this one is sick. I love how it's got the sun kind of pattern right here, and I don't know what it is. That's adorable. But this part right here kind of reminds me of a floaty. You know what I'm saying? So maybe a fire.
It's like Floatzel kind of.
Sick. That would definitely be a very unique typing for sure. But I think that typing could actually make sense for a sun bear because
very long either the cable mods. I appreciate you.
That could be pretty cool.
Look at him. Look at him! Look at the little guy! We are overdue for a Pokemon based on this. Look at this. Bro, thank you for the 7 stream streak.
I like this one a lot right here. We also got this guy right here who's a pretty chunky Pokemon, but still very cool nonetheless.
I think they could have done better if this is the evolution of Tedeschi, but I'm also not too mad at it because the Nightlight Bear is pretty cute.
He's got a normal fire type on this one as well, with this moon looking design feature on the front here. And this Pokemon almost looks kind of like.
Have you seen that? Oh, no. This isn't meant to be a starter, Lucy. This isn't meant to be a starter. This is a completely separate Pokemon New Pokemon for the new region that might have been leaked.
Pokemon aware. He
That's
has
not
a lot of sleeping type of attacks, so like rest and sleep talk, all that kind of stuff. And he'd be a super.
Hold on. Run that back.
He has a lot of sleeping type of attacks, so like rest and sleep talk, all that kind of stuff.
That's
he'd be
terrifying.
A super tanky defensive Pokemon for competitive. Like
made from Dark and White Chocolate. He does, kind of.
I would actually love to see this possible Sun Bear Pokemon get introduced into the
Wait,
Teddy Ursa line. You know what I'm saying?
You missed what happened, I think, is something on the Twitch server side. My theory, considering that my YouTube stream also went down, is possible Amazon Web Services glitch. That was, I hate to say it, there was nothing I could have done, but we are still streaming.
Regular bear Pokemon, then we got Ursaluna, who's a moon theme.
What the fuck? Is this already a real thing? That's terrifying, and I love it. That's cool as fuck.
Giving us a Sun Bear Pokemon for that line could actually be pretty sick, I can't lie. I also want to talk about a couple of
Sun and
concepts
Moon,
for the starter evolutions based on these brand new league typings. So first up, we got this one for Brad.
Ooh, okay, so these are theories about what the final evolution concepts were. I like that, actually. I'm not mad at Veruda. That looks sick. That's fucking Mage Bird here to wreck your shit. Look at him! Look at the power of the poison. Also, like, bipedal, obviously, but bird, so, like, it's supposed to be that way. It looks fireable grass, but yeah, no, exactly. Twiggle is hilarious. I feel like the middle evolutions for any bird-based grass type have been wild so far, because we got Twiggle, and we got the most emo owl ever, Dartrix. Like, this is fantastic, but I think God, for having started here, if the final evolution looks anything like this, I'm gonna be thrilled with it. That might actually convince me to pick Brout over Gekwa, if it actually looks like that.
For a grass and a ground type, this would actually be perfect right here. I know the concept says flying type, but I just don't see the flying type with this at all. I mean,
and the color scheme is so good too. It's got that Twiggle
to
hey yo, you missed.
Really fly all that much, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how he'd fly around with this big staff, and just the staff being this kind of.
Hold on. Are we really gonna critique a giant bird that looks somewhat like a harpy eagle flying around with a giant staff? First of all, harpy eagles can carry off entire howling monkeys. Like, they could absolutely carry that staff and make it work. Second of all, you're gonna get onto Veruda for that, and you're not gonna say shit about Farfetch'd or Surfetch'd? Really?
Wise looking wooden staff like this. I feel like it
the
would
wise
just really
look, yeah.
Some kind of
it's good.
Bird Pokemon, and I think this one is so creative. Definitely a super unique one for Brout, and even the colors, man. The colors totally look like they would fit a ground type with just being a little more. I guess you could say washed out from Brout's original form.
Hey, yo, Lucy.
Well, definitely looking like he wouldn't. Lots of
flying things have staff, multiple staff right.
He's got the small.
Oh, shut up.
Like a bigger chicken. Just
harpy eagles are properly terrifying. I love them. They're so cool.
In my opinion. So yeah, like
but they are terrifying.
Brout's final stage.
For
if
sure.
it is going to be the ground type, like the leaker said, look something like this, because these are sick, bro. And then I got some new ones.
Gothic,
Gekwa was the psychic type.
Oh, I really hope they don't do this to Gekwa. The middle evolution is fine. I'm not a fan. I know it's supposed to look like it's sitting on its own tail, but I'm not a fan. They did this with Sandaconda. The shape of it is just, yeah. Like, the middle evolution is fine. I can see the middle evolution. It looks very sassy, like, blinged up psychic type. I'm okay with the middle evolution. This is a miss.
Get on to Pombon after this.
This is a miss, in my opinion.
We have seen a couple Gekwa final stage evolutions.
That would be good. That I'm okay with. That's cool as fuck, because it keeps the sitting on its own tail concept and, like, floating, but it doesn't look completely blown out of proportion. It doesn't look grotesque. It doesn't look distorted. That looks fine. I hope it's like this. Hope it's more like this. Hope it gives you chameleon vibes. No, he does look like he would have, like, zygodactyl little feet that he would, like, make hands at you if you pissed him off, you know what I mean? Oh, this is absolutely a Revna-coded Pokemon.
Like they're kind of inspired by Mew and Mewtwo with the real psychic lizard look to them.
Oh! Okay, that's cool. That's cool as shit. Okay, the second or the third concept for Gekko's final evolution, I'm totally cool with. We have a winner. Yeah, for real. Imagine, okay, so if this is what the actual final evolution looks like, imagine what the shiny for this would look like. Like, this concept could go places. That's incredible.
I guess, but this one right here with this kind of zen theme to it just screams psychic type to me. And a lot of people point out that Gekwa's head looks like it's unusually large for the type of Pokemon that he looks like, meaning that
I hope they don't take this the Orbeetle route. I hope they don't take this the Orbeetle route, because Dottler was cute. Dottler was cute, and then it turned into like a tiny little stick insect body pinned onto a gigantic floating dome of a head. I don't like it. They better not do that to Gekwa.
could be really smart because
Farfetch,
of it, you know what I'm
yep.
saying? So that could really fit with the psychic type eventually in the final stage like this. So I could definitely see the leak being real from that perspective as well.
Oh, I
love
hope
how
that's
they
not
put
real.
the psychic type symbol on his head here, just like they have the water type
that
symbol
particular
on Gekko's
design
head. That's a nice
aspect is
touch right
cool,
there. And
to
then
be
for
fair.
the mid stage, they kind of start to introduce
And the whole third
pink
eye
colors
marking
on his,
concept.
I guess you could call them fingers, and then on the water type symbol on his forehead, kind of making it a little smaller. So it's kind of like progressing into the psychic type one. And I also
Okay, no, I like that. If he's right about that, all water type about to become dual type, and then dual type. That's cool. That's some good visual storytelling. This part, no. That part, no. This better not be a real leak.
Is just the water type symbol.
I see the emphasis you put on that, Gothic.
The pink on his tail with these floating little orb things, just like how.
I'm sorry, I'm looking.
Like
well, that's the theory. Is that Gekwa's final evolution is going to be water psychic.
Would also make a pretty dope trio. I would love to see a psychic type Gekwa look something like this. And then finally, we got this one for Pombon with the fire
what
fairy.
The fuck? They vetoed it. They vetoed it. They biffed on this one. They biffed hard on this one. Again, the middle evolution is fine. The final evolution just looks awful. I'm sorry. Maybe hot take, but fairy type doesn't have to mean you turn everything pink and fluffy, Nintendo, please. Listen, I'm technically... That's my type, technically. That's my whole shtick, is my character concept is one of the fair folk. You see any pink or fluffy on me, motherfucker? No, and yet it still works. I am proof you don't need pink and fluffy to make a fairy type work. Why? Why have you done this? This better not be real. This better not be real. Please, God, don't let this be real. I love how they
made the fur kind of grow up to look
Big
almost
misses,
like
yeah.
a chef's hat to me. I don't know if I'm the only one kind of seeing that, but then also with just this
for the over cuteness, it's not really cute though. This isn't cute. This is okay. So there's cute aggression, and then there's just cute nausea. Like, cute aggression is, oh my god, it's so adorable. I want to hug it. I want to hug it and squeeze it maybe a little too tight. Cute nausea, I want to punch this motherfucker across the earth so I never have to look at its face again. This has put me off my dinner. That is cute nausea right there. No thank you. It looks like a cupcake in a bad way. Exactly! Exactly, like it kind of worked out for Fido to be themed around like an edible bakery thing and still be a fairy type and clearly dog themed. This doesn't work. The middle evolution, I like the middle evolution.
Second trimester for this sub, baby.
Hey, Toad, welcome in. Thank you so much for the resub. At tier 2, you are insane, Toad. I appreciate it. Can we get an SSO for Toad, please? You are a fan of a fairy. So, here's the thing, though, is that fairy as a broadly applicable term is still accurate. It's not that it's inaccurate, it's that you're not supposed to say it because it's thought to be offensive for any one of a variety of reasons. Doesn't mean it's inaccurate. Cactus, we're not quite done with the video, but I think you're about to win a butt ton of channel points, because remember, the original prediction was, are they going to make any of them bipedal when they shouldn't? And so far, they haven't. That is like the one thing they've consistently gotten right across all 3 of these so far.
opinion, and I'm not really sure what the heart elements are supposed
Let's
to
see
be
if
here.
there's
Maybe
a
the ears, if that's
different
the case.
concept that's
pretty
going to
creative
save
as well.
this.
But the main
Like
thing
there
I
was
really
with
like about this design is that it
Gekwa.
doesn't stray too far away from Pombon's original color scheme, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the orange and the red really work well for Pombon here, so giving it to the final stage evolution.
Yes, the overall color scheme works.
Hue to the fur right here for the fairy type, I think works extremely
the fur,
well. And
no, the rest of it, no.
Definitely see Pombon
Absolutely not. No, thank you.
Looking a lot like these two Pokemon right here. I just want to come back
Austin,
on here
welcome
quick
to
and
the
say
SSO for
even
Austin,
Central
please.
Leaks is now reporting on this rumor or leak, whatever you guys want to call
I
it. And
really hope
I know
that's on
Central
accurately.
doesn't have a
Yeah, no, the
perfect
second
track record
evolution
or
is
anything like
great.
that, but
I love the
he
second
won't
evolution.
report on
Second
it
evolution
unless it's at
is
least
just legitimately
somewhat
cute.
reputable or verifiable or something like
That
that.
final
you know what I'm
Palmon
saying? So, the fact that we
Evo
got
is a
Central
miss.
reporting on
That's
this very
a
same rumor, saying that Brow
wide
would be a grass
miss.
and ground type, Pombon Fire Fairy.
I
and
don't think they're
Gekko Water
confirmed yet,
Psychic.
thankfully.
Really
I think
that
these are all
this leak or rumor, whatever you guys want to call
unconfirmed
it, like I
leaks
said,
at the
does
moment.
actually have a pretty good chance at becoming real. We've also even got another leaker, I guess you could say, news reporter in the Pokemon community named Light88, which I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about his stuff on the channel too. He's saying that Pombon's final evolution is going to be some kind of
stands on 4 and looks like a dog lion is what another supposedly reputable leaker is saying. Centro's usually pretty accurate. I hope they're not this time. I hope Light's right, because like fire fairy type dog lion, like Solgaleo but fairy type, and it stays on 4 legs. I'm down for that.
Lion or dog looking Pokemon that stands on all 4. So there you go, guys.
Thank you for hanging out. Go get some rest. I appreciate you.
Here is actually true, because people do not want to see another bipedal final stage
no,
evolution.
No, we really fucking don't.
They took it in the right direction with Skeledir, so let's hope they do this.
Skeledir's was cool. Skeledir's was cool. Dog Lion would be cool. I don't think we're gonna get a more Chinese cultural theme with this one, because it's based in Southeast Asia. I think they said, like, Indonesia, Malaysia, if I'm remembering my geography correctly, which I might not be. But I think we're a little bit outside of that cultural region. So I don't know if we're going to see those themes.
But let me know what you guys think about everything we covered in this video. If you guys...
Okay, so overall, I think, pending more info, if the leaks here are correct, I for sure am avoiding Pombon. Pombon is out. I don't like any of it. It's not worth it. I'm not touching it. Brout is a solid maybe. Brout has gone from not touching it to it might actually be able to compete with Gekwa for me. Gekwa, I think, is still in the lead if they can clarify that final evolution design to make it look more like it is actually sitting on its own tail. And not like its bottom half has turned into a fucking inner tube. Because I don't like that. I'm sorry, but I don't. So, Pombon's for sure out. Gekwa is probably still my pick. Brout is kind of turning into some competition, though. I'm going to make your Goth towards Pokemon. Oh my god, Colin, no. You're going to make, like, Goth Master Oogway? Maybe an Old Man Shining the Youngest to get a feel on here. Let's check the feeling. Pokemon got team merchandise cutified. Nope, I agree. Fire types used to be opposing and aggressive. Listen, as much as we all hate on Incineroar for being bipedal, it did look imposing and impressive. It looked like the wrestling heel that it was supposed to be. Delphox, I think Delphox was okay. Looked a little too fluffy and prissy and delicate and like fight from the back for my taste, but it also kind of made sense because special attack and fire psychic. That Pombon's final Evo concept that we saw here does not look like an attack dog, and I feel like it needs to look more like an attack dog. Primarily a fire type because the evolution looks more consistent, tend to not like water type final evolutions, grass types, and that's valid. That's valid. I'm really hoping Pombon's final Evo concept that we saw here is not what they end up going with. The Gekwa final concepts, there were 2 that were definitely better, but even if the first one we saw is the one that we end up with, it's not a deal breaker for me. Of the concepts that we saw, honestly, Brout's final evolution concept is looking the most solid to me so far. Cute Pokemon in Gen 1, they're way overdoing the cute. I agree with you. Honestly. Only came in for Pombon, what are the others look like? Let me see if I can rewind here. So the concept for... Here we go. This was the concept for Brout. So Brout, Twiggle, Varuda. Again, none of these are confirmed leaks. But like this I love. That's cool. And then Gekko, we had a few different ideas. We had This was supposedly from the leaker who tends to be accurate, which I see where the concept of sitting on the tail was going. I don't like the way they shaped the tail for that. But the next concept, if they do this instead, I'm completely sold on Gekwa. Or, if they go with this, no, give me the thumbnail I want. They go with something like this, too, I'm also sold. For sure. If they get either close to either of these, it's Gekwa all the way. I'm not looking twice at anyone else. Grass type gives Delphox. Yeah, no, exactly. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Still Firestarter for life. None of these are solidly confirmed. No, and you're right, and that's important to remember. For sure, that's important to remember. I like this though. I like most of the overall concepts. I for sure am a fan of the different typings, because that's going to be really interesting to play with. Like all the Gecko ones, first ones give. No, exactly. I've got Scottish Toto was in here earlier, another friend of mine who actually keeps geckos. He's got a crested gecko and a leopard gecko. And he looked at Gekwa, he looked at Gekwa's initial concept, and pegged it as a fat-tailed gecko, which is specific gecko species, which I'm huge fan of that whole idea. So, last gecko is absolutely Miraidon. I think they changed it up enough that it's very Miraidon coded. I still think there's a chance it could be accurate, because it still very much gives water gecko to me, instead of robot legendary. I think Last Jedi liked visually in its entirety Gen 3. I think Gen 4 was solid from that perspective too. I think Gen 4 was solid, but then after that things got a little rough for a while. Super cool designs past Gen 3. Gen 3 was the last one where you found every single one was cool and made sense. And that's fair. Again, I still think Gen 4 met that criteria. Just remember to type up everything, make it fun. Ooh. Hear me out, Astral. You know, it would be kind of funny if you took a black heron, but you gave it the green heron neck extension thing. That'd be funny and cool at the same time. Can't remember based on Gen 3 is Emerald, Gen 4 was Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. So Gen 3, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Tepig was cute. Not a fan of Embor, not gonna lie. Not a fan of Embor. Anyway. Shall we get into some shiny rocks? If my VTube studio will cooperate. There we go. Get the music rolling again, and let me turn the hand cam on. Here we go. Here's the part of the stream you've all been waiting for. You liked Embor more than you did Incineroar. That's a hot take. I'll take Incineroar over Embor any day. Agree to disagree on that one, Lucy. Alright, here we go. Here's the first package. Did you get the tape off it? There's probably 2 or 3 smaller things in here. Would be my guess. We'll see if I'm right. Get the tape off it. They go hard on packaging these, which is the only reason I'm not worried that it was over a week late. You guys get paper towel crunch ASMR on the mic, I guess. See what I mean? Super Evolved Alakazam. 5 floating spoons facing 5 Vaniluxes. Yes. Yes, I love that. Oh, we're starting off with a banger, guys. We're starting off with a really cool piece. This. What? Fahir, wait a minute. Fahir, you're back? Fahir, you're back? Hey, it's so good to see you. The Volcano Nerds here. Wobble Dobsy, welcome in. Hey, it's so good to see you. Good dog above. Good dog above. I love that username. You're back. Fuck yes, Faye. I love to see it. How was your return stream? How'd it go? Playing Timberborn. Oh, hold on. I missed message. Active Wettest. I'm sure I butchered that. I'm so sorry. Welcome in. It's good to meet you. Hey, it's so good to see you back. Yes! New model. This is our 3.0 model that we debuted on May 1st for my partner celebration. So I've not had this model very long, but it feels very much like me. Want to do something and play that? Also not overwhelming, so it's more of a cozy game that I take it. Faye, let me know if you're cool with a clip shout-out. Would love to get you a clip shout-out. Raiders and Faye, everybody. No. God, no, I did not make this. I did not do any of the art for this. I did not do any of the rigging for this. I was the idea person, and the idea person only. Well, the idea person and the person who bankrolled it, but like, No, this is not my work. If you click on the credits section, below my stream, you can see the artist names and it has links to their regions. Cozy game. I mean, yes, I did make partner. Yeah. It was just over the 2-year mark, which is crazy. And actually, I applied for partner February 23rd, was when we met the criteria to apply and the application unlocked. I didn't hear back until March 23rd. So I made a whole ass parody of the 28 Days Later movie poster and posted it because I was salty. It was taking them so long to get back to me, and they got back to me later the same day that I posted the damn thing. Because go figure. That was hilarious. The timing was incredible. Hey, are you cool with a clip shout? Or if you have a specific clip you would like to link in chat, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, we're gonna play clip roulette. Or you're absolutely free to say no to clip shout out. Completely up to you. It is good to see you back. You're cool. Let's go. Thank you, mods.
Get on the box. Get on the box. Get on the box. Get on the box. Get on the box.
Oh
my
no.
God.
What was this, amnesia?
Pick up the damn torso and get on the fucking box.
That was close. You cut that one real close. Giving Brad Pitt at the end. Just your eyeballs. Fortunately, still mad about Daniel being a bitch. You've lost me, Faye. I'm sorry. 28 Fays later. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Moral! Moral, I should have known. Moral, welcome in. How was Warframe? How was your stream? Tell me all the things. Let me know if you're cool with a clip shout out. Raiders from Moral and from Faye. Please, if anybody needs to raid and run, if anybody needs to go get post-stream self-care, absolutely focus on that. Hydrate, stretch, take your damn meds if you still need to today. You guys are just in time for opening new shiny rocks for the collection. So if you like geology, if you like shiny rocks and crystals, you're gonna love what we're about to do. That was one where a character was named Daniel, he got amnesia to forget stuff. Oh, then you found out Daniel was horrible. Oh shit. That kind of plot twist is always fun.
Just blasting some people. Does that sound wrong? Anyways, welcome in.
Whoop.
Welcome to the mask shop.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to say mask shop. Good job, Twitch subtitles. What game is that?
People?
Is that also Warframe?
You're gonna love it here then, because a lot of these games have shooting.
Moral, I have no idea. I can tell you what that was clipped. I do have Sidekick set to ostensibly pull clips from only the last 30 days, so. Alright, we're gonna get into unboxing shiny rocks. You guys are gonna love this. I've just opened the first one. We're already cooking. This is already an incredible package. Who knows what this is? Who can ID this one? Oh god, that color is so nice. Look at that. Hang on. Let me tear off a bit of paper towel here so you can see it against the white background to bring out the color more. Look at that. It's not labradorite. It's not labradorite. I can see why you would have thought that because of the way the light was reflecting off it. But labradorite doesn't usually come in this kind of shape, this kind of bladed crystal. This is Vivianite. This is Vivianite. It is one of 2 Vivianites that are in this package. It does actually look like bottle glass. You're right. It does have that color to it. Something is right. There are no clips for the stream. It's probably Sidekick messing up. I can go double check the settings. You were right, Mods. Did you actually guess Vivianite? You did. You did. Let's go, Mods. You got it right. Vivianite. Hold on. Let me grab my other 2 Vivianites off the shelf. Because Vivianite can also be a little bit like blue-greenish, and I have one that exhibits that quite nicely, actually. So let me grab that really quick. Hopefully I don't knock anything over in the process. Now, the only thing with Vivianite is it is a little bit light sensitive, which means it will get cloudy and the color will start to desaturate over time if it's exposed to too much light, so I keep these like on the back of a cubicle shelf. But here we go. Here's the blue-green one. Hopefully you can see the more bluish tinge. But it's got that very classic Vivianite blade shape. It's super pretty. How many rocks do I have? Oh lord, probably Not accounting for the fact that some of them are very small specimens, admittedly. Probably 2,000-ish, somewhere in the neighborhood. Let me see if I can backlight this bluish one. Yeah, you can see it's a sort of darker, less grassy green. And when I twisted it just the right angle, you can see the blue sort of coming through on the edge. It's almost pleochroic. And then need to go... Yes! No, please go enjoy game night with the husband Faye. Thank you so much for the raid, I appreciate you. It does look like kyanite. It does have that classic kind of kyanite blade shape. And then here's the other two, which are a much clearer dark green. Backlit. So this is the one that we just unboxed. This is the brand new one. And this is the other one that I already had, which is a super nice, super long, and lustrous little Vivianite needle. Like, this is a really good specimen. I just thought, yes, oh my god, Moral, please go get some food. Holy shit, what are you doing here? Go get food. Those are the first 3 Vivianites. See, those are gonna live here for the time being. Cactus, thank you for the daily offering. They are Canaan, aren't they? And there's one more in this package. I've snagged 2 new Vivianites. That particular sale. Because I love this material. It's so good. Oh, we got a couple of... Holy shit. Oh, this one's... What? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. They are anonymous. If you're used to go to Lurk, more power to you, but we are unboxing new shiny rocks that I just got from my collection. This package just came in the mail today. This Vivianite. Okay. The first 3 Vivianites, these 2 I already had. This is the new one we just unboxed. And this crystal is not common, mind you. Like, it's wild that I have more than 1 piece. Found Black Goldstone. Oh, dude, Black Goldstone is stunning. Black Goldstone is stunning. Puma, welcome in! Welcome in! So there's a reason Vivianite is called the Death Crystal. It's an iron phosphate. And a lot of the times you'll see pictures of, like, super high quality specimens in museums or private collections that are Vivianite growing, kind of replacing fossilized things. We found a picture last time when we were talking about Vivianite of a pair of gigantic mammoth tusk fossils that had been polished to show off the veins of Vivianite that had grown into them. So it was like mottled green. It almost looked like a pair of mammoth tusks carved out of green marble. It was stunning. It was stunning. Because again, it grows from the iron and phosphate. Lulu! Oh shit! I dropped a Vivianite. 1 second. I dropped a very valuable shiny rock. Raiders, welcome in! Lulu! Lulu, welcome in! Kill Kitten Uwu! That is a cute-ass username, welcome in. Favorite autistic coded evil bird? You're not wrong! You're not wrong! Lulu, how was your stream? Did you get any wins in Overwatch? Did you get any wins in Overwatch? Jenna Pancakes! Fuck, now I want pancakes. Welcome in! God, okay, complete not sucker. My favorite thing to do with pancakes is warm them up just a little bit and then put Nutella on them. Thank you so much for the follow, welcome in. We do have anonymous follows on. I completely understand if you guys are socially exhausted and just need background noise. Please never feel any pressure to talk in chat. That said, if you do decide to talk in chat, I can almost guarantee you'll find someone who's your same flavor of nerd in here. Thank you so much for the follows, you're too kind. Don't ask you. Oh, no. Oh, it was one of those nights, huh? Mixley's Remy, welcome in. Is it okay if I just call you Remy? Because I don't know how to pronounce that first bit. Thank you so much for that follow, guys. You're too kind. Black Goldstone, Etsy. Black Galaxy Sunstone? No! Oh my god, Astral, please, 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 please drop that link in the Discord. That stuff is insane. Lulu, Raiders, anybody who came in with the raid, please, if you guys need to go get post-stream self-care, absolutely prioritize that. We've got 8 more shiny new rocks to unbox still. We'll be going at this for a while before we get to Silksong. We will get to Silksong eventually. It's a Friday. I don't gotta work tomorrow. We're here to have a good time for however long my voice holds out. Just Remy's perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much. Skyfox, gotta run. Skyfox, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Back with dinner. Welcome back, Scrapjaw. We did get through the rest of the, Astral in the Discord, if you would, please.
You have no
Good drama sadness at work. No! No, Lulu, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If anybody would like to join the Discord, We do have an entire channel dedicated to shinies, and it's not just shiny rocks. It's anything that you collect that is shiny. So we're talking dice, we're talking math rocks, we're talking coins. We got somebody who posts coin collections. We got somebody who just joined the community who has a hell of a knife collection, which is really cool, because forging blades is an art form. It's... If you want to be a nerd, then Discord's the place. Discord's the place. Lulu, can we go ahead and get a clip shout out for Lulu? She's usually okay with him. And I know she said she had to go lurk, so I want to make sure she gets proper welcome as the raider here. Move back in. Hope stream goes well. Puma, I appreciate you. Good luck with the rest of the work.
Actually, wait, let's not make them distant cousins.
Hey, yo?
Because if I ever want to do like a Sassy Sunday silly haha where they're both doing things in art, then that would be really weird. That would be really weird if they were cousins.
Fair enough. So jealous want to collect knives.
That would be quite strange.
Max, I do think you need an obsidian dagger. I do think you need a good obsidian dagger. That's a clip of it. Yup. Yep. Anybody from Lulu's community, if you would like to tell me your favorite part about Lulu streams, please do. Tolk, welcome in, Elbert Figbro. Can we get a / shout out for Tolk TV if it's off cooldown from Lulu shout out, please? Because Tolk is partner pushing. Tolk is actively partner pushing, and he's very, very close to having month 1 completed already. If I have done my math right. Look at a rather big No, mods, please send me a picture. Please send me a picture. That sounds cool as fuck. Lulu is your favorite part. She is cute as fuck. Lulu is absolutely precious. I love her voice, I love her accent, I love her model, her whole aesthetic is adorable. So many familiar faces, yeah, whole gang's here tonight, Maggie. I appreciate you guys so fucking much, especially after the... I don't know what happened earlier, but both streams went down, Twitch and YouTube went down for no reason, and so did a bunch of other friend streams, apparently, so I think it was just something on the Twitch end, but not fun. Not fun, but, you know, nevertheless, we persist. Alright, Raiders, would you like to see some shiny rocks? Would you like to see some shiny rocks, some of which are almost museum grade? And if so, you are in the right place. Let me show you some things. So, these are all Vivianites, which is not the most common crystal. So it's a little bit wild that I can even say Vivianites plural, let alone 3 of them. This one I already had. This one was the first Vivianite I ever got. This is one of the new ones that we just unboxed. You can see the size of these 3. Lulu is super sweet. Lulu is super sweet. I appreciate her so much for dropping you guys in here too. So these are the first 3 Vivianites. You missed my reaction to unboxing the 4th one, because I picked up 2 Vivianites this sale. Meet the Mega Vivianite, apparently, because Jesus fucking Christ, I didn't realize that this 4th Vivianite was going to outclass the other 3 by that much in terms of size. That is massive! And again, this stuff is sold by the gram in most places. Miss, welcome back. Sold by the gram, and you can see the color on this one is spectacular. It's a chonker for sure. Like that... Jesus. Let me stop dropping. This was the other Vivianite I picked up from that sale. So you can see they both have the same classic Vivianite bladed shape. But holy hell, the size comparison. Holy hell, the size comparison. I was not prepared to unwrap this monster? Oh, Kitten, you think it's pretty now? How's that? How's that? God, the color saturation on this is stunning. That's so good. This is... Even from the side, it passes so much light. That's incredible. And you can see where it starts to get into some more of the like blue tones towards the bottom end of the crystal. That's stunning. And like even on this edge here, even when I'm like shining a bright light at it from above, it's still reflecting light. Look at that. That's incredible. That is incredible. This has got to be... I don't know how many grams this is, but like this one alone... You can do this so I don't drop any of the rest of them. This one alone probably weighs about as much as these three combined. That's insane. That is a ridiculous amount of Vivianite that I get to hold in my hands. That is... I love collecting rocks. This shit is so cool. This shit is so cool. And we still have 8 more things to unbox, too. Spectacular. Right? Right? And you would not believe the amount I paid for that big one. Vivi the Chonker. Vivi a Chonker for real. Guys, that big one was like 27 bucks? It was stupid cheap. For the size and quality of that. I don't know how I lucked out that hard with that deal, but like, goddamn, you see why I couldn't pass it up, right? And I was thinking for 27 bucks, it's gonna be a little needle of a thing. Nope. Nope. Dude, the specific shade and like spectrum of green that Vivianite tends to display is gorgeous. It is one of the best shades of green out there, in my opinion. Oh, we have the next one. The next one pretty much fell out of the package into my hand. This is a funky little piece. And I picked this one up specifically because it reminds me of the broken vessel from Hollow Knight. Hold on, the sticky tack is getting fucking everywhere. I'm gonna have to get the rest of that off this piece later. Hold on, it's all over my fingers. This is gonna look very wrong. I can't get it off. It's just, I think it melted partially. But here you go. You guys remember what the broken vessel looks like in Hollow Knight? It's the infection from Hollow Knight. Tell me that doesn't look like one of the little infection thingies from Hollow Knight. Isn't that cool? It naturally forms in that spherical shape with kind of that fibrous radiance. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's even got the color scheme. It's got the black and the orange, like the exact shade of orange too. That is unnaturally on the nose there. This is Thompsonite. This one's from India. I don't know where else Thompsonite is found. I'm pretty sure India is like a famous locality for it. Oh, the Vivianite is from Brazil, by the way. You left Hollow Knight behind. You are the sequel now. Grabs needle. I must stop the spread of it. Hold still, puzzle. Maggie, no! Maggie, no! I'll fight the radiance, I promise. Leave me alone. Put the needle down. Oh no. How's that for a funky little guy, though? And like, most Thompsonite that you find is like botryoidal Thompsonite on Matrix. This is like its own little Thompsonite nodule, which is not the most common way to find it, I don't think. Like, how cool is that? He's just a funky little dude. He's a funky little guy. And again, I saw this, I immediately heard the broken vessel theme play in my head. Like, I had to. It was so perfect. It was right there. I had to. I'm too obsessed with the bug game to not. Let me see if I can get the sticky tack off the fingers here. This is annoying. Ugh, it's all over my thumb. Alright, that might be as much of it as I can get off for now. But, let me see if this backlights. It does kind of look legit tasty. It is very much like Fanta orange. Okay, so it doesn't really pass light. It doesn't really pass light. But it kind of has like a velvety sort of sheen to it, which is cool. That's a funky little guy. I like that one. Get a 3D printed holiday. Deadass, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it because that would just be too fitting. UV. Oh, good point. Good point. I need to test the Vivianites too. I don't think either of these are gonna UV. But we do have a UV light. We can find out. Let me get the Vivianite back over here. Listen, this is my first time seeing these rocks in person. Alright, no UV. Yeah, no UV reaction. No UV reaction. On these two, anyway. There's one in here that actually might. There's one in here that actually might UV. Not these two, though. Get these out of the way, clear space. I'm gonna have such a hard time finding shelf space for all of these later. But I will make it work. I will make it work. Alright, let's see what we got next after the Thompsonite. Final welcome in. Yes, we got rock stuff. We got rock stuff. I'm about to unwrap another one. Which is... Oh! Oh, okay, so this is one of the more expensive ones that I got. And it's... You're not gonna understand why at first glance. Gremlin, welcome in. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm having fun. This... Again, it doesn't look like much. You can see it's not super big. It is pretty dense for the size. This is a lot cooler than it looks. There's a reason this is one of the 2 most expensive rocks in this package. Reason number 1... Well, thank you for the hydrate the daily offering. Reason number 1 is this is purple tourmaline. Or not purple. This is like rubellite tourmaline. This is actually tourmaline growing... Oh my god. Tolk. Tolk, I fucking see you. Is this revenge for the pit boss joke? Because that's fair. That's fair, if so. So this is rubellite tourmaline. Let me see if I can get this to backlight, because it's got a really interesting, like, reddish purple sort of color. It's not showing up super well on camera because my phone flashlight is bright enough to wash it out a little bit. You can see it is indeed rubellite tourmaline. It's very classic color for rubellite tourmaline. I don't think the crystal... Oh, it does actually pass a little bit of light. That's a surprise. I did not expect it to do that. So this is something called herderite, which I don't know a ton about, because this is the first time I've ever seen it for sale. And he only had like 2 or 3 of these to offer. This was the biggest and the most well-formed of the bunch. So again, I don't know a whole lot about herderite, but the fact, I do know it's rare. I do know it's not common. And the fact that it's growing in conjunction with tourmaline is also a bit of an oddity. This is the only herderite I have in my collection at the moment. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And again, with that tourmaline, it's kind of got the color theory going on. It's got like the purple and the orange a little bit. Hey, thank you for the remaster outfit. Let's go, Final. How cool is that? Let's see if it EVs. Because again, I don't know enough about herderite to know if it will. Let's turn it over so the tourmaline isn't as visible, because I know the tourmaline's not going to EV. Nope. No UV. No UV. Worth a check. No UV reaction, then. Alright, that's gonna go live over there. Okay, they reduce the power of the phone flashlight. I could try. It's still not gonna do much for the tourmaline, because the way that tourmaline is shaped is it looks like it's kind of the outer skin of the tourmaline and the core dissolved. So it's just kind of too thin to backlight very well. This is... Oh. Holy shit. Okay, you want to talk about things that are bigger than expected? You know what? You know what? Do I save this one for last? I think I saved this one for last. Because there's some rare stuff in this package. And this is one of them. This is absolutely one of them. But let me grab an example of a different color of this crystal. You know what? Hang on. Let me grab 2 different examples, because I now have 3 different colors of this particular mineral species. I've got a gem version of one of them somewhere. It's a little guy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Oh, I mean, trigger the controller. 40-second, welcome in. Things that are bigger than... Yep. Really trying not to... You missed. It's already been made. It's already been made. The biggest and probably one of the rarest. Probably one of the rarer ones in the box. But let me go grab another example of this particular one really quick so that I'm ready when we get to it. It's not the gem quality specimen, but it is a good example of the other colors that it comes in. I need to figure out where the gem quality specimen of this one went. Because the gem quality specimen is like only that big. Like it's a little thumbnail specimen. And I don't actually remember where I stuffed it.
$15 went south.
Hi, Dad! That is my actual father in chat, everybody. Alright, here we go. Here's the next package. One of these has a really cool calcite. her to write. I barely know to write. And you know what, Cullen? I hate to admit it, that was actually pretty good. Fair play. Fair play. Let me get this parcel unwrapped here. Love that intro. Listen, watching Abbott and Costello with you and Mom, Dad is like one of my core memories from growing up. Hearing that walk on is definitely good memories. Oh, here we go. This is another little guy. Extra Fat Claire's from Texas. Lengthen crafted her God Killer ammo, basically. This. And this is going to be another one of those that I'm going to have to go grab other examples of from my collection. The fact that I have multiples of this is, again, insane. Doesn't look like much unless you know what you're looking at. This is a Navigador Garnet with quartz, which Navigador Garnets already came from only one place in the world, the Navigador claim in Brazil. They have a very specific color, and more than that, a very specific etched form that they tend to come in. To see one with quartz is a rarity of a rarity. You've heard of that? Yeah! Oh, Kanan, you're gonna love what I'm about to pull out to show you. And, like, that's not cloudy quartz either. In fact, both of these quartzes have Navigador Garnet inclusions, which means the garnets were starting to grow kind of within and getting grown over by the quartz as the specimen grew. It's a little garnet quartz planchet. How cool is that? And if you think this is cool, you're gonna lose your mind over the other Navigadors I have, because I have like 5 other small ones, and then 2 decent-sized ones, and then 1 large raw specimen. This backlights quite nicely. There's that classic Navigador Garnet color. That sort of molten red-orange. That's pretty. That's pretty. And if you think this is pretty, I know for a fact that's not going to EV, because I've tried it on the other ones. I said that before I even read your message, Mom. No, it's not going to EV. Oh, Dad, you think that's impressive? Hold on, let me go get my biggest one. Because it's night and day the size, and it's like the super Vivianite that I showed you earlier compared to the other 3, and then some. This one I know exactly what. I keep this one separate from pretty much all of the rest of my specimens, actually, specifically because it's so rare. Okay, so, reminder, I'm not saying this as a flex, I'm saying this to drive home how rare this material is. This cost me, I'd have to check the invoice. I don't think it was quite triple digits. It was high double digits, I think. This was like 80 or 90 bucks for this little piece. Again, because this type of garnet, specific formation, comes from one place in the world. It has long since been mined to extinction. Like, there is no more new Navigador material coming out on the market. The mine is empty. What's on the market now is all there is. It is a very finite supply. And you can see why this stuff is so highly prized among collectors. So again, Navigador Garnet and growing in conjunction with quartz. Rare. Even at this size, it's worth every dollar I paid for it. This is nothing compared to this. And here's where you can really see that incredible circuit board etched texture that Navigadors are famous for. Yeah, Kanan knows exactly what they're looking at here. Kanan knows exactly how incredible this is. It looks like the Pyramidion. It looks like the Vex Pyramidion from Destiny 1. Oh, you think it's gorgeous now? Wait till I backlight it. Wait till I backlight this beast, because this is truly something special. How's that for color? Circuit board, yeah, the prettiest circuit board you're ever going to see in your life. There you go. So now you can see the texture and the backlit color at the same time. How good is that? It does look molten. Hang on, let me turn this light off. So you can see the backlighting better. That color is ridiculous. Oh, Dad, I don't think you've ever seen this one in person, have you? Just screenshot that. Oh, Puma does absolutely need to see this. Puma's gonna lose her mind over this one. So there you go. There's the giant Navigador. Let me turn the phone flashlight off. Giant Navigador with the little baby Navi and quartz perched on top. This is a really cool addition. This is actually the second Navigador with quartz that I have. How much was the giant? Shockingly, not 4 figures. This should have been over 1,000. It was not. I got insanely lucky picking this one up for the price that I did, but it wasn't too terribly far off 1K. I wonder if there's a way you can put some LEDs. Oh, I could. I actually have a little LED stand that's battery powered. It'll actually rotate and you can change the color on the LEDs. I still need to set it up. But I could do that. I could do that. And it would look absolutely spectacular. So there's that one. We have, I think, 5 or 6 more left. Oh, here's the next one. Let's see if I can remember what this is. I believe this is blue quartz with purple tourmaline. From Rio de Norte in Brazil. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it is. Oh my god, and you can already see the blue color of the quartz coming out, and there's one of the little purple tourmalines. Oh my god. Faye! Faye! Raiders, welcome in! Raiders, welcome in. Faye, how was your stream? You were just chatting, let's go. Wicked, welcome in. She's a Keki, welcome in. King of City First Zeddy, welcome in.
No
Little
way.
Maloric, welcome in. Oh.
Little 1938 Faye Raid A Faye Wade. Little 1938 Faye Raid.
Fake, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the follow. They are on. Oh, no, that's not. Sorry, that was the sub alert. Thank you so much for the sub. I was gonna say, if you do have anonymous follows on, I completely understand not having the spoons to be super social in a new streamer's place. You are all good to lurk, do whatever you gotta do. Going to bed, and oh my god, yes, dexterity, please go get some sleep. Please go get some sleep. Enjoy games. Hey, I love your face. I love your face. Faye, are we doing clip roulette? Or you got a specific out-of-pocket clip you want to send again? Well, let me scroll like a welcome everybody properly. Wicked, welcome in. Dex, welcome in. Kuri, welcome in. Vajazzle McDildertits, I will always read your full username for reasons. Welcome in. Iggy the Puppy, welcome in. Chisakeki, welcome in. Zeddy, welcome in. Oh, did we break fate? Duck jump scare. The way you could see the model blue screen when the duck played.
Thank you for the 50 biddies, Pixie. Thank you for the 50 duck disappear biddies, cat.
Beautiful. Boy, welcome in. I appreciate you.
That's a short. I almost took a spit take of my water.
Oh my god, no! No, Cactus, welcome in. Curry, it's good to see you guys. Faye, thank you so much for the raid. Abby, yes, it is on cooldown. Tolk beat you to it. Tolk beat you to it. Roulette you got it. You got it. Mods is on top of it. No, Cactus, we don't need that. Volo. Why did I call you Volo? Vol, welcome in. Sorry, I tried to say your old username while Brain is reading the new username, and that did not work out for me, clearly. Welcome in, Vol. Can we get an SSO for VREX, please? If I already flipped the bird when you already flipped. No. No, if you already flipped the bird, it just has me upside down until the cooldown expires. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We reacted to some potential theories about the evolutionary lines for the Pokemon starters for Gen 10 for Winds and Waves. I'm still thinking I'm gonna go with Gekwa, but Brout is becoming a contender. I think Pombon is just out for me. I'm just not a fan. But Brown is more competitive than I thought. I thought for sure it was going to be a Gekwa or nothing pick for me. That may no longer be the case. And we also have new shinies. We're unboxing new shinies. This package was supposed to get here a week ago. And it just arrived yesterday. Should have sent your... No, Faye, you're fine. You're fine. Please, don't even worry. Don't even worry. So we're unwrapping the next... Oh, no, that's right, because we already wrapped the blue quartz when you came in. So this is blue quartz with purple tourmaline from Brazil. And oh, that's a really nice little chunk of tourmaline right there, too. And you can see the blue color of the quartz, sort of the cloudy, dusty blue color. This is a really cool little piece, and I did get this one specifically for how it backlights. So let me see if I can get it to show up properly. Hold on, I'm gonna have to finagle the phone flashlight a bit here. Okay, it is on the lowest possible setting. Let's see if I can make this work. Come on, cooperate. Oh, it's still getting mostly washed out. Let me try putting a bit of paper towel over the phone. No, I really want to show you guys how nicely this one backlights. It's so pretty. That helps a little bit. You can see the tourmaline inclusions in the quartz a bit better. I think this is one that I'm gonna have to do like a separate dedicated short on to properly show it off. Just because it's too small. I think it worked, Faye. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much, Faye's YouTube viewers. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for following Faye's redirect there. I appreciate you. It's very pretty, and you can see that termination on the main quartz is actually quite nice. It's good formation for what it is. It's actually incredible formation for what it is. And even not backlit, you can see a little bit of that purple sheen on the tourmaline. That's just a neat little specimen. You know what? That can live in the center of the little Viking artifact. Alright, now what else do we have? Because there is a calcite somewhere in here that's got a very particular... Speak of the devil. This is a calcite with a very particular formation. And this is the one out of the bunch that might actually UV react. This is the one out of the bunch that might actually UV react. So here's sort of the backside of it. You can see the bottom shape of the calcite. There's a little ridge here. It was probably going up against something. God, okay, the texture on that. That's so good. Holy shit, that's got way more luster than I thought. Hey, thank you for the YouTube sub. I appreciate you. And you can see it's got kind of etching and contact keys on the back. Again, probably where it was growing up against something. But this particular... That's cool. This particular formation of calcite is called pagoda calcite. And I've got a shit ton of calcite of a variety of different colors in my collection. This is the only pagoda calcite. Look at these steps up to the central point at the top. And the way it kind of wraps around the front edge of the piece like that. And then just... Well, where's that lighting angle? The texture? That's cool. That's really fucking cool. Infinite staircase, yeah. Little one's been down in an absolute chonker. Oh, fake. Look at this, look at this. Where'd I put the little one? Here we go. Navigador garnet with quartz. Navigador garnet. Baby chonker. So I do that a lot. I do that a lot. Faye, wait, Faye, have you seen the Navigador garnet? Have I shown you the Navigador? Ow, welcome in. That's not a rock. That's a throne for a tiny free bottom. It does kind of look like it, yeah. Hold on, Faye, let me show you this backlit. Faye, look at that color. The color and the surface texture, but like mostly the color when it's backlit. That seems, yeah, I knew you would like that. I knew you'd like that. That is the biggest Navigador garnet that I have. And it's insane that I even have one that big, but again, the surface texture on this is just delightful. That's so cool. That's so cool. This one might UV. Hold on, does it stand up? Oh, it wants to sit up like that, but it can't quite. The top crystal is a little too heavy. Little too heavy. We're gonna have it sit up against the navigator there, but that displays so nicely. Like, you can see the shape of it. Alright, here we go. Let's see if it UV reacts. And if it doesn't, then I'll try and backlight it. We'll see what we get. Oh! It UVs! It UVs! You can all see that, right? It's turned like neon pink orange. I was hoping it would. Calcite has a reputation for UVing. I didn't know that it was going to do that. Hold on, this is the longer wavelength. The camera tends to wash this one out. Let's see if I can... Yeah, you can see the orange color even on the short wavelength. That is spectacular. I didn't know it was going to do that. That's fucking awesome. Holy shit. Oh, that's stunning. See, okay, here's the reason why I had a feeling the calcite was going to do this, because this is also calcite. This is Mangano calcite. So, slightly different form, but you can see it's got similar color. Very similar color. If anything, this is very violently UV reactive. Even under the short wavelength. And you can see the color comparison is about the same, which is another good way to verify that this is indeed calcite. It's got the same shade of orange. It's a little harder to see on this piece just because this is clearer, and this one's opaque. It's even got like stripy banding on it. How cool is that? I didn't know it was gonna do that. Oh my god, that has made my entire day. That's so cool. That's so cool. Holy shit. I'm like, yeah, losing my mind. Oh. Again, I knew it had the potential. I didn't think it was going to be that brilliant. Let me see if I can backlight it. Sort of. Doesn't really backlight super well, because again, if you look at it, it's more cloudy. It's not super clear calcite. That's still cool. Chat is yeah, no, as we all should be. Holy shit. Holy shit. Ooh. Oh, this one's got an additional little twist to it. It's got an additional little twist to it. I don't know if I can get this to show up on camera. Can I backlight with it? Ooh, I can try. I can try. Let me see. It's gonna have to be the short wavelength. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. That's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty fucking cool. Here we are. I don't know if I can get this to show up on camera, but again, there is a little additional wrinkle to this one. You can see how this top little fragment here looks like it has dirt specks on it almost, forming that little kind of grayish outline. That looks like it might be chalcopyrite. Because if I look at it very closely off cam, it's slightly sparkly. It's slightly sparkly, but it's also very clearly not sparkly from the surface texture. Actually, hold on. While we're on the subject of calcite, I have calcite with chalcopyrite from China. Let me go grab it, because you want to talk about cool-looking calcite. One second. You guys are not going to believe this piece. I've never shown this one on stream before. You're about to lose your minds. You're about to lose your minds. And it's closer to the size of the pagoda calcite than I thought it would be. Looks like pirate because it's rubbed off from the Fame Monarchs Road. Oh. You think that looks royal? I have good news for you. So it's roughly comparable size. And this probably doesn't look super impressive, which is fair, because it's the back of the piece. Bella, welcome in. Calcite with pyrite. And the pyrite has started to oxidize. Such that you can see it's starting to rainbow down here. It's got the orange and the purples. It's more green and gold up here. You can see that super fine micro shimmer sparkle really nicely on that middle section. Again, it almost looks like velvet. And because of the other inclusions and the little pyrite blades, like the little pagoda tops, the rest of it looks green, which provides a really... Oh, you can see the pyrite really started to oxidize in that pocket right there. That is stunning. And I haven't tried to see if this one will UV either, so let's find out. Thank you for the headbands. Let me see if this UVs. Again, I'm fighting this out alongside you guys. I don't know most of this shit beforehand. Not really. Not really, which could just be because of the inclusions. You can't really see a UV reaction if there is one. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. They are anonymous. If you're just here to lurk, more power to you. We try to be super lurker friendly here. We still have more rocks to get through. I'm having too much fun with this. I'm getting so sidetracked showing you guys other rocks. I've never gotten to show this one on stream before, but like this is... You can see the oxidation again. That's pyrite. That's also pyrite. And you can see how it's kind of grown into and on top of and around the calcite. If you ever ran out of rocks to go through, I'd be worried. Oh, trust me, it's not happening. Fool's gold, yep. Chalcopyrite, pyrite, same-ish. Same-ish. But this particular mineral combo is pretty fucking unique. I think the only place I know of that this combo comes from is China, which is where this piece is from. No, Faye, don't apologize. Holy shit, I know it's late for you. Please, 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 go get some rest. Thank you so fucking much for the raid. So happy to have found you. Blessed to be able to call you my friend. No, you. Oh. Why did that blue screamy? Why did the shiny Pokemon nose blue screamy? Faye, please go get some rest. I fucking love you. Remnant of Death, welcome in. Remnant of Death, I have a crystal for you. You ready for this? It's literally called the Death Crystal. It's Vivianite. And the reason it's called the Death Crystal, Remnant of Death, is because it's an iron phosphate. Which means it forms easily from the iron and phosphate given off by decaying bodies. So a lot of the really cool Vivianite you'll see, a lot of the really cool pieces, grow in conjunction with fossils. Because again, they started growing as the organic material was being fossilized. You know, hold on. I'm gonna put these down. We're gonna go Google this together, because you guys need to see this shit. This never gets old. Hold on. Vivianite... Where's my keyword? Vivianite fossil. No, where's the... Okay. Google, you're not helpful. Alright, we'll go to the wiki page, whatever. Burn, welcome in! Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad that convinced you. This is one of my favorite things. Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture. Here's a really good picture. Oh, this is from Germany. This is from Bavaria, mods. Here you go. Ow. Oh, no, we have cheese. That is spammable, everybody. You get a minute. The shinies. Hey, got Lucy again. Can you get an SSO for Burn McKee, please? And again, here you can see the classic Vivianite blade shape. Hold on. Vivianite fossil. Please work with me, Google. Okay, here we go. This tab wasn't showing up a minute ago. Here we go. Fossilized clamshell with Vivianite. Here's the mammoth tusk. Here's the mammoth tusk with Vivianite. This shit is why it's called the Death Crystal. Look at this. I know it's partially hidden behind my face, but like you can still see that. Yeah, wow is right. Iron phosphate crystal that takes over fossils. Hold on, there's a really famous picture of a fossil turtle shell. Where is it? Oh, I might not be able to find it. There's a really famous picture of a fossil turtle shell that's been partially grown over with Vivianite, where it's just the turtle shell. It's like the curvature of the turtle shell. And then instead of empty space in the inside, it's just a mess of Vivianite blades. It's so cool. It'll give you an awful idea. Oh no. W curvature. That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. Shit like this is exactly. Like, imagine the myths that there must be around, well, and I mean the lore itself around Vivianite. One of the things Vivianite is supposedly good for in a metaphysical sense is it's good for helping to emotionally support caretakers. Which, again, when you think about the fact that Vivianite is often found in conjunction with fossils and is associated with death, it makes absolute sense. Way before the internet, yeah. Bavaria is your favorite part of Germany. Beautiful landscape, mountains, the most adorable accent, tasty food, local breweries that have their own tavern. And you've only ever met lovely people there. I want to visit Bavaria so bad. Especially now knowing that Vivianite can be found in Bavaria. I had no idea before that random-ass Google search. Sometimes I love the internet, man. Sometimes I really fucking love the internet. Alright, we still have one more parcel to unwrap, and then the rarest, biggest one in the box that I haven't shown yet that I unwrapped earlier. So let's see what's in here. Because I've forgotten half of what's in this package, because it got here a whole, like, over a week later than it was supposed to. Because the World Cup has apparently done numbers on USPS. Let's see if I can... What is... Oh! Oh, this is okay. Like, I know I'm saying all of these are special, but it's because they are. This just looks like amethyst with little black specks inside, right? I mean, amethyst is pretty. This is oh, that's a good angle. That's a good angle for this piece. Amethyst little tooth, which is already pretty enough. You look really closely. Those black specks are like little spheres inside the... Oh, wait, that's got phantom zoning. And amethyst has phantom zoning. I didn't know that when I bought it. Oh, you can see the black inclusions really well, kind of on this side. And you can see how the black specks themselves almost look like they're mimicking the shape of the amethyst point. Like it's almost forming a phantom of its own. Amethyst. It is amethyst. It is amethyst, Remnant. It's Brazilian amethyst. Those black specks that look like little soot sprites hanging out in the amethyst are hollandite. And I might have to go Google this again. If you were to look very, very closely, if I could show you a clear picture of those black specks under a microscope, they look like little sea urchins almost. Because that's hollandite, which tends to form in what's in a formation called a hollandite star, which isn't actually a 5-point star, obviously, but little sea urchin hollandite stars. I have hollandite in quartz. It's not a... Hollandite in quartz is already not a super common inclusion. Hollandite in amethyst is a whole different story. The seller showed this one on camera. I saw the black specks immediately, and I claimed it before he could even explain what it was because I was banking on these being hollandite. This is one of the advantages of knowing what you're looking at in a crystal sale. I was right. They are hollandite. This is the only piece of amethyst with hollandite inclusions that I think I've ever seen for sale. Certainly the only one that I have. It's far from the only one out there, but it's not very common to be able to get your hands on this shit. Oh, and the light purple color. That's a good piece. That's a good piece. Is it? Yeah, no, it's so clear too. And it does have really, again, I don't know if I can get it to show up on camera, but it has really nice phantom zoning, where it's almost like layers of purple triangles within the main point. I'm showing up super. Maybe if I put a paper towel behind it. Let me get a lighter color behind it. See if that helps. Oh, that does help a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see the phantoms in there now. Just little purple outlines of the main shape inside of the crystal. I just remember you. No, I'm sorry, Baxi. Book about to become venom when they eat this. Those are tiny alien symbiote slimes in there when the rock is eventually eaten. Venom poop will be a thing. Well, damn. Let me just eat this thing right now, then. Let me just raw dog this shit right now. Let me try and backlight it. I don't think this one's gonna UV. Amethyst is... Oh, correction. Amethyst itself, generally not known for UVing. Amethyst with powlight inclusions, and yes, I have one. Mods, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes amethyst will have UV reactive inclusions. Amethyst itself, UV reacting, not so much. Again, it's a little hard to get it to backlight. There we go. That might be the best I can do. Just because this camera likes to wash out bright light sources, but you can see the holonite inclusions very clearly now. It's got almost like a pink lavender tint to the purple. Instead of just straight purple. That's super pretty. That's really fucking pretty. And just on the off chance that this somehow, by some miracle, has powlight inclusions. Hollandite. Hollandite. Holland like the place. Ite. Let's... You can see the calcite UV reacting. The amethyst is not. I don't think. Yeah, no, the amethyst itself is not UV reacting. That's like dust on the mat or the calcite reflecting off it. We'll be waiting 7 years for the Silksong inclusion. And we're still gonna get the Silksong inclusions before we get GTA 6 burn. That's the sad part. You're also hearing Hollandite? Close. Hollandaise is actually pretty close. Hollandite. Gremlin, wait, no, Gremlin, you were already here. I'm doing good, I can't even fucking talk, I'm so excited. This package came in yesterday, and I've had to wait to unbox it, because I promised you guys I would do it on stream. It's been killing me. It's been killing me. I finally get to see these now. This is my first time seeing any of these crystals in person. Because I bought them over the internet. Which... What? Oh! Oh, I remember what this is now. This is actually... You're not gonna believe this. Looks like it's not Holland, it's Netherlands! Almost through. Oh, Gremlin, that's diabolical! That's diabolical. This looks like kind of yellowy quartz. I've talked about this kind of quartz on stream before. I've actually shown you guys a modded Minecraft biome incorporating this kind of quartz. This is genuinely a 4D crystal. It's genuinely 4D. It has a smell. You know what these yellow inclusions are? The fact that I said they have a smell should give it away. The fact that I said they have a smell should give it away. Let's see if anyone can guess what's causing it to look yellow. Fake? No. No. New Holland is gonna brand... No, that's right. Sulfur! Gremlin, you are correct! 42nd, you are correct. This is sulfur-included quartz. Ruby, correct. Yeah. Sulfur-included quartz. And if I tap this with another quartz, it should start to give off a sulfur smell. Let's see if that works. Oh! I should not have put that right next to my nose. Yeah, that works! That works, that's sulfur. That was a mistake. It's a very informative mistake. That was a mistake.
God damn it, Puka.
Yeah, that's fair, mods. I didn't think it was gonna be that strong. Fortunately, is it sulfur? Sulfur gas, I believe is. I don't think there's enough sulfur coming off of this. Listen, I didn't think it was gonna be that strong because it's included inside the quartz. It's like trying to smell something through a glass box that's completely enclosed. I didn't think it was gonna work. What Mods is talking about is sniffing hydrochloric acid from an open bucket. The two things are not the same. Scratch and sniff rock. No, dead ass. Yeah, Yeah, that works. It's not as effective as tapping it with another quartz crystal, but that does work. that was a lot less potent. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can actually kind of smell the sulfur on the back portion where it's more raw without having to get your face up in it or tap it with another quartz first. I can't wait to go back and fucking clip that. I am the smart one of the circus, Vaxie. You're not gonna catch me licking this one, okay? I don't care that it's quartz. I don't care that quartz is probably the safest stone to lick. Sulfur quartz, I'm not licking. I'm probably gonna go wash my hands after this. Try tapping with it. Ooh! Oh, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. You know what? Let me go turn off, like, the big light in the room, too. Gremlin, you might be onto something incredible here. 1 second. Let me go turn off the light. Oh, Gremlin, I hope you're onto something. Imagine. Okay. Big light off. Let's see. Let's see if this actually does anything. Because theoretically, it wouldn't be out of the question for it to. Reminds me of a professor who said you can always tell the geologists in the room because they had scratched watches and fingernails. No! Glibby, that makes so much sense though! Welcome in, by the way. Thank you so much for that follow. Again, they're anonymous. If you're still gonna lurk, more power to you. We will get into Silksong eventually, I promise. I'm having so much fun with this right now. This is my spinterest, can you tell? Well, let me switch off that Google screen so we're getting less glow from the computer screen. I'm not seeing anything. Cody, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Sulfur isn't set. No, if you can smell it, you don't need to be licking it. But Gloomy, what I was saying is that makes sense. Because they're testing it against the hardness of the glass on the watch face to determine where the rock sits on the most hardness scale. That makes immediate sense to me. I'm not even a geologist. Cody, thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that really quick. I'm gonna have to play with this one off camera to see if I can get it to react. Oh, wait, so are you a geologist then? Okay.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, a little bit. I just call your special interest your spinter. Yeah. No, I didn't make that up. Yeah, it's not doing anything even when I do it off camera. It's a little darker, unfortunately. That would have been really cool, though. You know what? While we're here. Oh, Mods, thank you for the hydrate. Do that again in a second. Just remember that detail from college. You're an engineer, so your job is to make the special rocks sit up and play nice. I love that. I love that description. Definitely follow. Dude, of course, Remnant. Dude, listen. It is endlessly fascinating to me that this shit forms naturally, and that it takes hundreds of thousands or millions of years, and I can just sit here and hold it. Like, that is... I can physically hold a million-year-old piece of history. I have a 15-million-year-old piece of space glass. Versus piezoelectric, so it moves on subjected electric. Yes, exactly. I do actually have a couple, I think one piece, maybe two, of piezoelectric quality quartz. Let's see if the sulfur reacts. Oh, maybe? Maybe? Hard to say. I'm gonna say that's a no on the UV reaction, but I bet this looks really funky backlit. Liked rocks as a kid, so much reason. Listen, you picked the right one. You picked the right one, Remnant. Playing the jumper cables, do it. So a green color light. See, the problem is the high UV light is a little bit green tinted already, and the sulfur is already visibly yellow tinted. It should make a different color than the usual quartz on quartz reaction. Might just need a darker room. I will test that, like, in my basement-ish room with all the lights off at some point. Alright, yeah, it's not really doing much backlit that normal quartz wouldn't do. It just looks cloudy. I was hoping that would be a little more yellowish when backlit. Oh well. Still cool. No, I did not want to open Facebook phone. Fuck off. And get the rock light back on, because I think we've got one or two more. Quartz, can I pick your brains and DMs? Yes. Yes, absolutely, let's do it. Understanding is like, well, no, listen, that's where I started too, Remnant. Well, I've been collecting for over a decade. It froze for a second because my knee was in the way of the tracking camera. I sit like a fucking gremlin. I sit like a fucking pretzel. Depending on... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Quartz vibrates at 6,000 Hz, which is why they're useful for watches. They basically zap the quartz and use a gold tuning fork that is calibrated with lasers to precisely, as they can, vibrate 6,000 times a second. And then they have a counter that every 6K wiggles its count with it. Wait! That's how that works? Watchmaking is so much more complex than I thought. Holy shit. Rocks with jogs, yeah, for real. Save it up. I just include it with the hydrate and stretch, to be honest. And I do try to correct my posture. The problem, it's just comfortable to sit like this. High luminous does alter, yeah, it does. Must be rough all the sitting position you assimilate by being friends with. Oh, no, mods. I was doing this shit long before I met you. I've been doing the bisexual sit since before I knew what the word bisexual meant, okay? It's not you. The reason watchmakers and those who work on them make a lot of... Yeah, the fact that so much of it has gone digital now, it really is kind of a lost art. Or a dying art, at the very least. I think there are still people that do it. Gremlin, thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that really quick. Shrimp tax, yeah, fair. I say, oh yeah, mods! I can't believe I'm about to say this. This should actually be reasonably safe to Google. Open up a Google tab and image search bisexual sit. Do it. Posture isn't really an issue, more an issue, stay in one place for too long. Stretching does solve the pretzel issues. I have actually taken my feet out of the chair and they're on the carpet now, so my posture is much better. I have a clip somewhere, actually, of Clem making fun of me for being gay, and then I moved my hand cam to show how I was sitting. Life was altered once you were born. I'm not sure I quite follow Remnant. Where do I have to be? Oh, maybe that was the last thing in that parcel. Okay, that means we can move on to the final piece, which is one of the rarer pieces. And I have examples of Jasper, welcome in. I'm doing good. You caught us close to the tail end of the rocks. We have one very impressive specimen left. This is not it. Ooh, let me not drop that. Can we just appreciate the deck save there? I almost yeeted that across the desk. Oh, look at me. Yes, Gremlin, you do what you gotta do. Google auto-completed bisexual sitting disorder. That's funny as hell. This is Blue Apatite. It's not gem quality, but is a very good example of the saturation and depth of color that is possible in Blue Apatite. This is obviously not what the crystal shape of apatite normally looks like. This has been tumbled and polished. Only paying to stream for. We're probably gonna do this in like an hour or so of Silksong. We're probably gonna call it, so probably an hour and a half yet, ish. We'll see. Yeah, no, this is a very, very pretty color. And then let me see if I can get it to backlight, which I might not be able to. I don't know that this one's gonna pass light. Makes me think of Allura. What is Allura? You never actually touch aluminum. Yep, because aluminum forms a thin layer of aluminum oxide, which is safe and stable, unlike iron oxide, aka rust, that expands. Aluminum oxide is very hard to brace and works well for polishing items, but because aluminum English motherfucker, I don't speak it. Because aluminum is susceptible, there we go, to electricity, it makes it a very poor material for electrical grounding wires, which is why code requires only copper ground rods. Copper also gets an oxide coating. Patina, which is, dude, copper patina is one of my favorite colors. I love it, hell yeah. As a rock eater, getting a rock called apatite. Listen. Listen. I like your funny words, Magic Man, yep. Oh, from Critical Role. Fair enough. Again, I am not a diehard critter. Oh, okay, that you can see it does sort of light up around the edges. You see, it does sort of light up around the edges, and it's very, very pretty. This is, and I have a little gem quality raw blue apatite around here somewhere. I don't know quite where that's gotten to, but believe it or not, this is also apatite. This is a good example of a raw apatite crystal. So blue apatite is common-ish. I think it's the most common color of apatite that you're gonna find. This is actually green apatite. It doesn't look it. But let me see if I can get this to backlight so you can see the green color. Look, make food. Yes, Fake, thank you so much for hanging out, coming into that raid. I hope you enjoy food. And get some good rest. See if... It's getting a little washed out, but you can see... There you go. You can see that it is indeed green apatite. And this is what a natural apatite crystal looks like. You can see it's got termination up here. It's raw on this end. This is probably where it was growing against the matrix originally. It doesn't green even in the backlight. Okay, good. Good. I mean, it's... You can see immediately it's definitely not like Vivianite green, which is why I was worried it wasn't going to translate on camera. The Vivianite loves showing off. Green apatite, not so much. So that's raw green apatite. Now the rarest, one of the rarest colors of apatite is purple. And this is a massive fucking chonker of a purple apatite. You can see it's got some, like, iron inclusions, maybe surface dirt that didn't quite come off in the cleaning, because it is heavily etched, which is why it's got that sort of, which is why it has that kind of velvety reflectivity to it. Have knowledge. Oh yeah, no, I got you. Listen, again, I've been collecting for over a decade. I have learned a lot of shit in that time. I can still tell you what pretty much every single specimen I have is. In a lot of cases, I can also still tell you where it's from. I can tell you when I got it or a memory I have associated with obtaining it. Like, it's so cool to me that I sort of, depending on how you look at it, my rock collection is a living memory archive. These aren't just dead lumps of minerals and static molecules. These are a living library. Because of the way that my brain works in particular, I sometimes have an easier time remembering details if I can tie them to a physical thing. And it gets to the point where picking up the physical thing and having that sensory memory of the weight and texture kind of automatically causes the neurons in my brain to fire and recall things about who I was or where the rock came from, if that makes any sense to anybody. But this is one of the primary reasons why my rock collection is so important to me, because it is a library as far as I'm concerned. Not just of knowledge about the rocks, but of memories of like who I was with when I got them, when I found them, all of that. And so one of the most exciting things about unboxing new rocks for me is going, okay, now what memory is gonna get associated with this? So like that sulfur quartz, I am forever gonna remember. Forever gonna remember mods and backs giving me shit for it. For the smell. And this is one of the reasons I like opening up on stream too, is because whatever memories get tied to these rocks, it's gonna involve you guys. And that is irreplaceably precious to me. I don't care how cheesy that sounds, that's true. Rock, yes. Hold on, let me say hi to Reese. Hi Reese. Thank you. Get you a whoop. I can spell. Can we get an SSO for Reese? So I'll get remembered for the bottle. Yeah, you might! You just might! Now if I can get this to... This one's gonna play nice with the backlighting, actually. Specifically because it's not super clear. Ew, you can see it almost looks like that amethyst piece from earlier. It almost looks like the amethyst. It almost has that kind of pale lavender pink color to it. Oh, it shows off especially well on this side. Purple apatite. Your love, we are, here we are. Hell yeah, Remnant, you get it. Primarily Ethiopian opal. It is mesmerizing, isn't it? And again, purple apatite. Not common. One of the rarest colors of apatite. And you can see sort of where it was trying to go into that classic apatite crystal shape. And then it just got like hydrothermally etched to hell and back. Which frankly makes it even cooler as far as I'm concerned. So there you go, that was the last thing in the box. But, because Astral is mentioning Ethiopian opals, you guys want a bonus? You guys want a bonus rock? Of course you do. It's you guys. It's my chat. You guys have good taste in rocks, if not in streamers. Speaking of Ethiopian opal, let me show you one of the other pride and joys of my collection here. This is a slightly more than golf ball sized chunk. Yes, you heard that correctly. Slightly more than golf ball sized chunk of raw black Ethiopian opal. This isn't your typical opal. This is the underside of it. And it almost looks like amber. Let's see, do I have a piece of amber on hand to compare it to? I don't think I do. I think I put the other piece of amber I had out away. But it almost looks like amber on the bottom. And even then you can see the flashes of color wanting to try and come through. I don't even need to say anything. I don't need to say a single goddamn word. How impressive is that? It does kind of look like solid honey on the bottom a little bit, yeah. This, in direct sun, is blindingly brilliant. Like, you think it's impressive now, and it's already showing full spectrum of color. You can see blues, you can see purples, reds, oranges, greens, yellows. I promise you, this in direct sun is incomparable. This is the only black opal. That's not true, actually. This is the only raw Ethiopian black opal I have, and it's the only one I'll ever need. Like, of course, if I get a chance to get my hands on more, I'm going to take it. But if I have to only have one Ethiopian black opal specimen for the rest of my life, I am happy with this one. Opinion about the infos. Not important. It can wait. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know, Baxi. This is a stunner. And the reason I say it's not the only black opal I have is because I remembered I have a couple of little black... It's either Lightning Ridge or Andamuka. Black Australian opal, either way, I believe. I have a couple of little rough, polished little cabs of Australian black opal, but they don't have the play of color this one has. They're more purple bluish, which is why I want to say Lightning Ridge. This one is the whole color wheel. This one is the whole color wheel. And it is stunning. Heart is full of your stomach and full of pizza. That sounds like a good Friday night to me, Reese. I know you can't hear me, so let me type. Sounds like a good Friday night to me. That one is truly something special. That one is truly something special. Alright. Let's get into the game, shall we? We're gonna be playing this with all the lights in the room off for atmosphere, and also because I'm too lazy to be arsed to get back up and walk all the way over to the light switch and flick it the other way. At least I'm honest. Alright, let me pause the music here and open up the game, and then switch the Twitch category while the game is loading. Let me see here. Edit stream info. Whoop. Game opened on top of it. That's not quite helpful. Here we go. All night. Alright, category duly updated. Here's the theme music we all know and love. Oh, thank you, mods. I keep forgetting that's a command.
Gameplay?
What?
In my Puzzle Puka stream? It's more likely than you think. Free PC
Free
check.
PC check. That's crazy, Matt. GG. That's crazy. Let me see if I can get my... No. YouTube Studio, that is... No, this is my right hand, not my left hand. I need you... There we go. I need you to trigger the controller. VR... What? Ooh, VR what? Ooh, okay. Let me know how that is. Oh, yes. Mods, can I have somebody end the prediction and give those points to Cactus? Because he was right. They didn't make any of them bipedal when they shouldn't have been. Dedicated to keeping it up. I respect it. Message disappeared. Twitch does that sometimes. It's annoying as hell. I'm sorry, 42nd. Why, you built a remote control light switch for your bed when you were 5? Bruh. Colin a genius. Colin built different. You were correct, Cactus. Or like 23. I have some. I have some warp. I have, I think, 1, maybe 2 pieces of it. They're both small-ish, but very, very good examples. Yeah, no, Cactus, you were right. Moz, I don't know that I can close the Gamba. Overestimating how much of it. Wait, holy shit, you made curry? Hey, thank you so much for the YouTube sub, I appreciate you. You made your own curry. Hey, at least you have leftovers, right? Hold on, let me see if I can fix the prediction here. Let me see if I can close this out. Prediction, I cannot believe you're about to get all these channel points. Complete prediction. Prediction result is no. Let's see how many channel points. 1.2k. You know what? That's fair. It's not quite the jackpot I was expecting you to get, but that's still a good amount. Have a smart light bulb with a remote control. Me turn on and off the color. But the remote. No, that's the worst. That's the worst. You do all the time. Well, how did I not know you were a cook? Gotta go. Happy finding a new spot to chill. Me too, Remnant. Me too, Remnant. It's great to have you. Have a great time zone. Thank you so much for hanging around. I appreciate you. And you're showing the wrong. Oh my god, yes, 42nd. If it's 3 in the morning, please go to sleep. Glad you didn't know that. You'd have lost. I think there's a reason Cactus was the only one. Cactus and one other person were the only people who had faith in Nintendo there. Rightfully so. Lemon simple syrup. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Eventually harass you with pictures. Do it. Do it. Also, I don't know that we got an SSO for VREX. Can we get an SSO for VREX, please? 60 hours and 25 minutes. I was totally halfway through Act 2. Oh. Alright, I think... Oh, that's right. We're in creepy shower area, and my cocoon is a bit of a walk-off, because of course it is. Oh, then too bad. Have another one. Have another one. Let's see if I even remember how to get to wherever my cocoon ended up. Oh, that's right, because it was down here. Because we pulled the lever that dropped the weight that smashed the floor for us to get through. Hextologia, welcome in. It's been a great day so far. Work was a little rough, but the second I got to turn on stream and open up new shinies and hang out with you guys, it got immediately and very much better. Oh, I remember why I died in this section now. Don't mind me, I'm totally not stalling for exactly the perfect time because I'm afraid I'm gonna die and lose all the rosaries in my cocoon. Nope, you know what? You know what? I have a silk eater. I have a silk eater. 1 second. I have 3 silk eaters. Let me just pop one of these. Hold on, let me back away from the steam vent first. There we go! That's better. That's better. Dip out. No, listen, that's valid. That's valid as fuck, Remnant. Co-op Hades with bits of Heroes of the Storm flavoring it. Featuring Grim Fairy Tales care. What the? That sounds amazing. Back on the quest for the crust nut. I can't believe they did ask called one of these things crust nuts. I've already welcome in. Hey, congrats on the Dracovish catch, too. Oh, fuck. I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll stall a little bit longer. I'll stall a little bit longer. Neon, welcome in. Thank you for the daily offering. You know what? Let me test a theory. Test a theory right quick. Because they don't give us these shower lovers for no reason. Hey, back in the ringmaster pit. Let's go. Let's go. Good pick, Vaxie. If we turn the source of the hot water off, does that turn off the steam vents because there's no reason to heat the water anymore? Damn it. The Puka is struggling a little bit. Puka is struggling a little bit. Oh, fuck off. I made that. Oh, son of a bitch. You're gonna reset me to here. God. Okay, this is finicky as hell. Yeah, that's it. Good, because that's all you're gonna get here. Where the... Oh, that's right, I used the Silk Gator, okay. Oh, I hate how close that is. Please. Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright, there's a roof there. Oh, that's right, you're down here. Who the fuck is laughing at me? Fuck is laughing at me? Bitch, turn the steam vents off and let me get over there and we'll see if you're still laughing, whoever that is. Rusty Hearts, welcome in. It is... I'm pretty sure I remember you. I want to say I remember your username seems very familiar, but I don't remember where from. But I want to say welcome back. I feel like you've been here before. Either way, welcome in or welcome back, whichever applies. It's good to have you. I remember why... Oh, I remember this section. This is where I died, yep. It's been a long time. Okay, good. So my memory is sort of functioning. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I know that name, but it's good to see you back. Got pulled in a game. No, Cookie, you're fine. Wanted to mention you have 2 copper wire trees. Oh no, I love these. I love these. I need to get one. One with purple amethyst and white quartz base. Small purple amethyst cat. Oh, that's precious. That's precious. I have a little carved obsidian sleeping cat. I got from the last Ren fair I went to a few years ago now. Several years ago now, because my sense of time is garbage. But I'm really glad I got it when I did, because I picked it up specifically because it reminded me of my old cat and how she used to sleep. And she passed not too long after I got it. So that's another really good example of why I'm glad I collect rocks and why they've become sort of like a physical external memory bank for me. I miss that cat sometimes. You can talk about food, and you already picked. No, now you really want a pizza. I'm worried. It's good to see you. I hope work was good. Oh, just barely. Okay, so I remember my theory from last time is that kind of sounds like Lace. This is either going to be Lace Part 2, or it's going to be a situation like, what was her name from City of Tears and Hollow Knight? Amelia? From... Yes, no, it's from Layla and Sheikah. It's absolutely from Layla and Sheikah, Rusty. Thank you for jogging my memory. I remember now. Neferu, welcome back. Welcome back in. No steam. Oh! Sherma! No! Sherma doing splashies? Oh my god, Sherma's alive! I thought this was gonna be a boss fight, and instead it's the most adorable thing I've witnessed all game. Look at the happy splashies. Look at the happy splash. Oh my god! I can't. Oh my god. You were waiting for this. You knew it wasn't gonna be a boss fight, you bastard. I was so nervous coming up here and going through that lever. Oh, you know what? The showers below there make sense now. The showers make sense now. Oh, Sherma! Hi, Sherma! I was so worried when we ran into Sherma back in Blasted Steps that Sherma wasn't gonna make it this far. As soothing as a psalm. Avian, welcome back. We've not even been playing for that long. We've been playing for maybe 10 minutes. I'm real with you. We splishy splash in the holy bath. Absolutely. Absolutely. Barido la simanet. Do mi panavurinet. Hina so mi mani se. Nana fantuloba. Yay! Oh my god, I love this so much. No, Avian, you're good. You're good. All of chat gives me shit for that. You're good. Oh my god. Oh, this makes me so happy. And now we've unlocked this so I don't have to go through the fucking steam pipes again. Fantastic. Therma lives! Just this once. Everybody lives. Just this once. Oh my god, I love this so fucking much. Soul healing for like, for real. I say as I eagerly continue on and sign myself up for more crap. Oh! Hey, thank you for that follow, welcome in. They are anonymous. If you're just here to chill, feel free to lurk. If you are comfortable chatting, you will probably find somebody else who's your same flavor of nerd. Oh, wait a fucking second. Oh! Oh, that's where that leads. Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Can we just appreciate for a second? No! Where'd he go? No! Sherma, come back! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave you. No! No! Sherma, no! Come back! Fuck. I thought he was still gonna be here. I thought he was still gonna be here, chat. I'm sad now. At least we got to see him. At least we got to see him. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, can we appreciate the aesthetic of this leading straight back into this soundtrack? Stunning OST. Absolutely genius on Larkin's part, all the way through. Incredible sound feel. Oh my god, Vaxie, go look up Choral Chambers. You know what? Hold on. No, I'm derailing my stream for this. I'm derailing my stream for this. Everybody needs to hear this. VTube Studio, please let me put down the controller. Cooperate. I am begging you. That's now VTube Studio. There we go. I'm gonna have to fix that calibration. We're gonna go back to this scene for a second. I'm gonna have to mute the game volume real quick because Mods knows exactly what I'm about to do. Mods knows exactly what I'm about to show you. There is one singular version of this OST that is not the original that can compete with it as far as I'm concerned. And it is this guy. I have to show you this. This is the only alternative arrangement of the original song that I will accept. Got most challenges. Saw it by the time you started. Steel Soul in this is gonna be rough. Oh, if there is any game where it's worth listening to the music all the way through, it's this one. Yeah, Avid, you know this guy? He's phenomenal. Ari, welcome in. Thank you for the daily offering. This makes me tear up every time I hear it. It's exquisite is the only applicable word here. He's playing all of these instruments himself, by the way. This is all him. He arranged this himself. This is mind-boggling levels of skill to know all of these different instruments, have mastered them to this level, and to be able to pick the right instruments to make this sound as good as it does. I'm like sitting here, you can't see. I'm conducting with my hands because, oh, I'm absolutely linking this as soon as it's done, don't worry. I don't want to pause this, because interrupting the continuity of this and just is antithetical. This is my favorite part. It's so good. Like, I can't not sing. Oh my god! This is the one thing I will interrupt this song for. Enjoyment, I want you to know you are absolutely worth interrupting this song for. You and all of your raiders in your community. Enjoyment raiders, welcome in. Enjoyment, how's your stream? You're playing Repo. I was so ready to see Destiny 2 on that stream summary. Oh, welcome in. Enjoyment, how was your stream? How was Repo? It's so good to see you guys causing chaos and wreaking havoc together again. You're the best. Repo was so fun. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Raiders, welcome in. If you're new here, I'm Puzzle the Puka. I'm the friendliest, foul-mouthed, folklore-based, gender-fucking feathered fae on Twitch. I am obsessed with shiny rocks and coffee and Silksong and anything related to Silksong, as you're about to see. Started with V2. Hell yeah. I did finally boot it back up and make a hunter and get through the initial Cosmodrome mission. I would love to. I would love to. Genuinely. Playing with you guys seems like so much fucking fun. Enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the raid. Please, anybody who needs to raid and run, get out of here. Go get post-stream self-care. Reminder to take your damn meds if you still need to. We're gonna do all the silly. All of it. All of it. No silly will be left untouched. For anybody who wanted the link, here's what we're listening to right now. We're in the area in Silksong that has, in my opinion, one of the two most beautiful environmental themes in the game right now. And there is one singular cover only of this OST that I will accept, and that I even would contend stands above the original track. And that's what we were listening to when he came in, because somebody, I think I was saying let's pause for a second in this area and listen to the soundtrack. And I think Vaxie, I'm pretty sure it was Vaxie. Sorry, my memory is already fried for tonight. Vaxie was like, "Oh, this is really pretty." I was like, "Oh, Vaxie, you need to look up." No, never mind. Let me just fucking show you, because that's how good this is. Enjoyment, are you down for a clip shout out? Are you down to play clip roulette, or do you have a specific clip you would like to link in chat? Was it Cake of Okay, good. The music, that particular song, will yeet any and all other thoughts out of my brain, because it takes up all available space to just enjoy it. Oh, you got the flamingos back in sync. Oh, you actually did it. That's a boss killer, Reaper. Let's go. You just made this. Let's go. Which boss was that?
You gotta be fucking.
Was that the hunter? Was that why you were being so quiet? Because I know the hunter is sound activated. The hunter is sound based. Was that the hunter? That's crazy work. Scissorhands, even worse. God, I fucking hate that boss. Scissorhands is so bad. Anyway, Raiders, we're gonna get back into finishing this song, finishing this arrangement. I'm gonna run it back a little bit. And then we're gonna get back into the area in the game that the song is from, and you'll see what I mean about this being the only arrangement I'll accept. This is just... It is beyond impressive. This guy is called Instrument Maniac for a reason. He's playing every single one of these instruments himself. It's all him. He had to do all the production and all the arrangement on this. And as I was just saying, for him to have mastered all of these different instruments well enough to make this cover work, I'm just gonna play this. And the piccolo is just the perfect touch. And replacing the vocal parts of the original with the flutes was genius. Big dog, welcome in. It is so hard for me to not sing along to this. You can hear the violin tremolo picking up in the background. It's so good. That crescendo was spectacularly done. That is crazy. Learning one instrument to that level is already insanely hard. Yes, that was a style of flute. That was a style of flute. He was actually using, I think, a contrabass flute? He's using a flute that specifically is engineered to hit lower notes than flutes normally can at some point in there, which is not a common instrument. Contrabass, yes, thank you. Thank you. I thought I had that right, even. Not an instrument you'll see anywhere outside of like a full orchestra, and he broke it out for this, and it worked so fucking well. It worked so fucking well. God, that cover is just... Legend has it even makes bagpipes so good. I don't think bagpipes need much help, but I know that's a bit of a hot take if you're not from an area where bagpipe is culturally usually found. And you can hear the original OST in the background here. I'm just saying, I've never seen a flute like that. Yeah, no, there's a reason for that. They are not very commonly used at all. So for him to have... Number one, for him to have acquired one, shit's expensive. It is extremely expensive. Most instruments are, but especially the ones that aren't as common. He might have had to, like, had that made to order, potentially. Or, like, manufactured after he purchased it. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. You must be the best in this game. Oh god, no. Oh god, no enjoyment. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. Alright, so we did find that secret passage area. There's more offshoots to the left. I don't want to go explore. So we're gonna take advantage of having opened to this connection. Really, really. Somebody raided us on Tuesday. It was a new friend who raided us on Tuesday who's a speedrunner. Is learning how to speedrun this and was doing a Steel Soul run. Which, Steel Soul and Hollow Knight is already crazy. Let me show you how big this map is. I haven't even unlocked the full map, I'm pretty sure. I'm in Act 2. There are 3 acts in this fucking game. And you're telling me it's possible for someone to be so good at it they can go through every single area showing on this map, plus all the ones I haven't unlocked yet, without dying a single time. I'm glad I'm the best to you, Enjoyment, but I promise you I am not the best by a long shot. You are actually the best. You mastered the speedrun 80% of rage quit and uninstall. Yeah, then you keep reinstalling it, which is the problem. Oh yeah, that's a rogue build, and that's not a great rogue build either, big dog. You might want to re-roll that. Shane, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. I appreciate you. This is Hollow Knight, Steel Soul Hollow Knight, speedrunning Hollow Knight is insane, and I'm qualified to say that because I have indeed speedrun Hollow Knight in 3.5 hours. Speedrunning Steel Soul this game is an entirely different beast. The two are Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No, 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 I was not ready. Oh! Okay, this is what I mean by what are the odds we're gonna run into another accidental boss fight. I was not expecting a gauntlet. There was nothing here when I came through this area. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. With Hollow Knight Silksong on Switch, oh, you can load back saves. That might be what I have to do to Silksong Hollow Knight. In your defense, you only reinstalled it as a joke, and then you hopped into VC and everything escalated from there. You were so committed to the bit, you came full circle back to seriously playing the game. Oh, I have Wanderers. I don't have Reapers on for this. This is not the crest I want to be running for this. Oh, fuck. This is not the crest I want to be running for this. I can deal with one of you. Yeah, I should be running a much higher damage crest for this. Okay, that's one. Oh, he drops extra still. Thank fucking god. Ooh, just under the wire there. Just under the wire there. Oh, okay, you're gonna throw it. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, fuck. Right under it. Right under it. Deflected. Oh! Okay, so you can bait them into going up. I was gonna say, ain't no way it's over. Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh, no, 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 not you. Not you. Oh, no. It's over. It's over. That enemy is so bad. That enemy is so bad. Nope, it's done. It's done. It's game over, chat. Oh, I hate that enemy so much. You saw how it was draining my silk without even physically... Fuck that thing. Yes, the crests do have different damage. So the crest that I was running there... Oh, get back on the bench, please.
Ooh, good luck. This gauntlet is fun. Definitely didn't make me almost quit the game.
That's very reassuring, Bella. Thank you for the 145 bits. I'm screwed. I'm screwed, chat. Okay, so yeah, the crest I'm running right now is Wanderers, which has lower damage but a chance for critical hits, I think, and it does have the classic downward poke. It does have the advantage of fast slashes. The range leaves something to be desired. This one we just unlocked, so it does good amount of damage. You have the potential to steal health back, but it's got extremely limited range. The pogo is a little funky. And it just... I can't get along with it. I might end up fucking around and finding out in this gauntlet just for the hell of it. This is the crest you start with. It does get a buff at some point. I'm not there yet. It has the downward 45 degree diagonal angle pogo, which takes some getting used to, but I can do it. It has good range, but it's got lower damage. It is reasonably fast, though. This, Reapers, is the one that I usually run when I'm not just exploring. Because it's slower, yes, but it does more damage, and after you use your ult, as it were, you're able to generate extra silk from just normal hits on enemies. So it's super, super useful. I wonder if Sting Shard actually is going to be good for us here. Sting Shard might actually be a very good call here, as might Threadstorm. We're going to try that. We're going to try that. So you'll notice immediately, the pogo is slower, but it's got a really wide downward arc. And the attack range on this, you can see, is a lot longer than Hunter's, so I don't have to get quite as close to danger in order to be able to do damage here. Good to know where you... Oh yeah, you're gonna have fun with this one, Colin. You need to be a Hollow Knight first, though. Genuinely, there's a reason I recommend that everybody who's interested in this play Hollow Knight and beat Hollow Knight first, because if you don't enjoy that level of challenge, this game will make you miserable. Where's my cocoon? Oh no, I already got it, that's right. Ooh, that was a neat dodge there. Immediately followed by a not so neat dodge. Oh, fuck off! Be blessed! Thank you for your blessing, oh great swag god. I don't think I can... Here, this is as swaggy as I can get, swag god. Is this sufficient tribute? Pokemon. Reaper was your favorite, stuck with it the whole time, except every single game. Every single time the game forced you out of it. Made the right choice in not persisting with this series. You would not enjoy the combat. The music and watching others play it is a perfectly valid way to enjoy the series. Message wasn't allowed. It might have been automod. Automod kinda... It may be good, but the truth is hidden. It has to be revealed. The truth of swag is something that I shall continue questing for then. Yeah, sorry, it might just be Twitch's automod. Doesn't always make the most sense. Oh, that was a good pogo dodge of the throwable. That was cool as shit. That was cool as shit. Whoop. Nope, nope. Misjudged the distance. There we go. There we go. And only 1 HP lost this time. I just got around his guard. I just got around his parry mechanic by attacking from the top back. That's good to know. Shot! Excellent, excellent call, Tolk. Tolk motivated me there. Oh, fuck. Alright, I need to deal with you first. Oh, fuck. Hit the pogo. This is just gonna be dodging the others until I can kill the Silkier. No! Oh, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Tolk, thank you for the daily offering. Truth of swag is something you shall never learn, like what's at the bottom of the ocean and how to not say the joke for a week. There. Okay, so my mistake there is I should have used Threadstorm. I should have taken advantage of Threadstorm while I had the silk for it. Tactical error on my part. Whoop. I forgot you do nothing. Little unfortunate. You know what? I forgot I had Threadstorm. I thought I had Silk Spear for a minute there. Which is why I did that. There we go. Ooh, just under him. Get juked, moron. Ha! As he tried to parry. Beautiful. Where's the Silk Stealer? There you are. You know what? That worked out. That worked out. At least we only have you to deal with now. That's fine. That I can do. Whoop. Maybe that I can't do. Oh, I don't have enough to heal. Shit. Now I really don't have enough to heal. Okay, so Threadstorm was the right call there. Oh, this is not where I want to be. Oh, shit. Not the belt thrower. Not- oh, come on. God damn it. God damn it. Looks like there is a multiplayer mod for this, but synchronizes enemies. Ooh, mods, you want to do a collab stream? You want to do a collab stream? I'd be so down for that. It'd be so much fun if you can play through Act 1 together. The other thing I need to remember is that I do have Sting Shard equipped for a reason. I don't need it in Wave 1. I don't think I need it in Wave 2.
Seems I found myself on the voyage of the damned.
Hey, there it is. There it is. Oh, fuck. Hello, I forgot you pop up right there. That was unfortunate pogo timing. Oh, no, I thought it was going to be just out of reach of that. There we go. The pogo into the dash into the second pogo. That was cool. This is what I mean by getting extra silk for using Reaper. Oop. That was bad pogo timing on my part. Come here, motherfucker. Whoop. Almost baited him into going up. Almost there. Come on. Whoop. There we go. Well, alright, let me pause and hydrate. Dexterity is more like it. And I think your charisma should be higher than a 6, Avian. I think stats did you a little dirty there. Don't have it confirmed yet that it works. Worth a oh, absolutely worth a look. Absolutely down for this mods, please. There are very few things I can think of that I would rather do with my limited social spoons than play Silksong with you, genuinely. Okay, I did get more hits in on the Silk Thief that time. Oh shit. Fuck off. Don't have much confidence outside the digital realm. listen, as long as you've got confidence somewhere, you can eventually learn to let that bleed over into other realms of life. Is my opinion, honestly. So, like, you've already made progress. Okay. Let's do this shit again. Oh, no. I should have known the distancing was bad for that. Fuck off. Half of this is just getting really unlucky. You know, we'll just... Let me start that over. Well, you were off in Gotham impersonating Batman. We found Sherma again. We got sidetracked, as usual. And then we accidentally found a gauntlet. And I got the shit scared out of me. Once I ease you into using mods for this future... Oh, no. Not happening, mods. You are gonna have to pay me for that. At some point, I could never really start a friendship without being introduced to someone first. See, so you've already made progress if you're past that, then. You've already made progress if you're past that. Any progress is good progress. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck off. Pogoed off him right into the needle. Oh, that was a cool-ass parry, though. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, yeah, this is not how I wanted this to go. I need to lock in. Part of it is it's past 9 PM, and I probably am a little bit hungry to be doing this right now, but that's okay. Somewhat of a lore yourself. What did you do? Big Dog, what have you done? Can we get an SSO for Big Dog and for the Doctor 2805, please, by the way? Have a funny D&D weapon. Oh no, Doc. That's a concerning sentence to hear from you. Ooh, pogoed off the throwable. Oh fuck. You jump, that's right. Whoop. Whoop. Double pogo, there we go. Alright, now we're cooking. I say as I take unnecessary damage. Fuck off. Yeah, throw up. Miss me with that, bitch. Miss me with that. Oh, I almost biffed that. That was a cool dodge. Oh, fuck. I hate that. I hate that attack so much. I'm gonna have to heal. And hope I can get myself back from you to Red Storm, the Silk Eater. Oh, I think I just did, actually. Okay. That's already progress. Okay, so I can get out of range of that, then. Oh, fuck off. I thought I was out of range for that. No, this is the wrong time to make it past that round. Are you serious? And then I whiff on the super? Man, fuck my life. Grab a block. Your youngest child is associating you with Sasquatch. And you know what, Big Dog? I can see it. That's funny as hell, actually. Grandma, thank you for the head pats. Grab a block of wood, carve it into the shape of a gun, paint it black, tape a laser pointer to the bottom of it. When you point it at an enemy, you're marking them for your very big cat companion to attack. I like this. This is a great idea. That's fantastic, Doc. Can you imagine rocking up to Vecna, pointing a wooden gun at him, saying pew pew, Vecna just sits there and goes, "Motherfucker, is that all you got?" And then your cat mauls him. I do it. That's funny as hell. Ace, welcome in. Can we get an SSO for Ace Scorcher, please? Charisma is a weird stat because it's not just social skills, but also how people perceive you. Yep, you can be socially awkward and lack confidence, but people find you endearing or take pity on you. You could also be confident and smart, but people find you annoying or off-putting. Yep. And that gap between perception and reality is really fun to play with in terms of character development. Ace, it's going good. We found Sherma, we lost Sherma again, we got sidetracked. I unboxed a ton of new shinies. We talked about shiny rocks for probably an hour or two, easy. And, now we're Now we're struggling in a gauntlet that scared the shit out of me, because I wasn't expecting a gauntlet to be here. Okay. Oh, I almost had the double pogo there. That would have been so cool. Fuck. I overthought his attack. If you hadn't jumped there, that would have been so cool. Come on. Oh! Oh, that was close. That was close. Nice try. Oh, fuck. Should've poked him. Hey, I deflected the throwable. That was kinda cool. Shit. The self-stink bomb. I put a marker on it so I can clip it later. That was funny as hell. We're gonna pop that. Oh! Oh, that was a good call! That was a good call! Fools might win me this battle. Oh shit. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Note to self though, the sting chart is really good here. Took a stink bomb. Oh yeah! I did. Hey, Ringworm, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Know exactly which cat. The six-legged. Oh, yes. Oh my god, dude, that'd be so cool. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Doc needs a lesson in self-appreciation. You know what? You know what? The best way I can think of to give Doc a lesson in self-appreciation. Mods? Give this man a slash shout-out, please. Followed by a clip shout-out, if you would be so kind. We are all going to appreciate the Dr. 2805 for not only also being a streamer, but for being a mod for me on top of that. Mods, yes. Mods, yes, please. Mods, yes. Yeah, exactly. See, Gremlin knows what's up. Mods, yes. Thought you were gonna say mods. No!
Resupply. Yeah.
Helldivers, we love it.
Gas. The bait. It's definitely his face.
Yeah,
oh, that's silence.
Yeah, that is.
Amazing.
That was a cool ass rocket shot. So how much of that was friendly fire, Doc?
What?
That was genuinely good use of the rocket, is what that clip was. Genuinely good use of the rocket. And no, Doc, don't shut up. Genuinely, we love Doc here, guys. Please go check out a couple clips, check out a VOD. If you like it, if you see a game that he plays that you also like, drop him a follow. Don't shoot at your teammates. That particular group where they play together, friendly fire is a little bit of a rite of passage, more than something to be avoided. Oh, flew too close to the sun there. Oh, I bounced off him while he jumped. That was cool as shit. That was cool as shit. I'm never gonna be able to do that again. That was cool. Perfect lift of accident. No, I was there for that. I was there when that happened in real time. That was incredible. You want to do a living weapon where the weapon is a Gatling gun. And a very terrible ranger finds it and accidentally figures out how to use it randomly. I feel so bad for your DM, Big Dog, but I want to see this. Big Worm, thank you for the daily offering. IDKY, but mods and Lucy are apparently on some kind of mission to make you cry more. Happy tears, though, because you deserve it. Shit. Just barely missed time to that. Nah, I shouldn't have gotten away with that. I should have known better. Very clear guard tower, and I keep running myself into it anyway. Ravna, welcome in. Thank you for the daily offering. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Where's the bitch? Here's the bitch. Oh, shit. No! Oh! Who just redeemed no swearing? Oh no, it was Pikapuka. Okay, Crow. I saw the 5-minute timer go off. I was about to be a little bit salty. Bro Puka. Let's see if this works first try. Sort of. Sort of. There we go. There we go. No, no, Vax, I do not want. I do not want, I do not appreciate, I do not wish, I do not like. Do not. Do not do this to me. Do not do this to me. I am making progress on the gauntlet, though. Tempting me to Gremlin? You're tempting me to hit the timeout button. How about that? Sad this time, let's stop playing someone. Also get over this frustration with his, with his thalassophobia and the fact that he's not a fan of mindless survival crafters. That's fair. That's fair. You made the command. No, no, Ringworm, you should not. No, you should not. Don't make me turn it off. Not sure your brain can handle it. Thank you for the invite. Always want to try the game since you need to budget really hard. Not sure about the game. Never. No, that's fair. It is. You can play it solo. It's not advised. Cute things shouldn't curse. Mods, really quick before you do that. Fuck you. You're a bastard. Alright, now he's gonna do it. Now he's gonna do it. Hyoru, welcome in. Thank you for the daily offering. Alright.
For gosh sake, watch your language.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Frick you! Frick you! They're grouped up all wrong for me to do my usual strat. They're grouped up all wrong for me to do my usual strat. I hate it. Oop. Frick. You know what? Not what I meant to do, but that works. Not what I meant to do, but that works. I'll take it. Big Dog, thank you for the daily offering. You heal really quick before you can do anything. What? Oh, what happened? Oh, Hyorim! Hyorim, please! Hyorim, please, why? Alright, where the fuck is my hand cam? Oh, shh. Hyorim, you didn't even mean to, but you got me. You didn't even mean to, but you got me. Alright, mods, what animal farm am I switching to after this? Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I managed to not swear during the actual fight. And then I swore when I was trying to find a scene thing. Hyorim, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and fuck you. Respectfully. Fuck you. There is a list. If you do exclamation mark Puka, I have a model for every form listed in that. I can give Sarah ooh, okay, no, that is actually very useful information. I did not know that. I did not know that. You weren't gonna do it? Oh, come on. You were so. You were so, don't lie. Alright, let me know the form. I'll switch to it after another couple attempts here. Gablin. Yep, that's me. What happened? Wolverine's Doc, I got you. And finish this run. Oh, that was not ideal timing for that. There's a lot of hits on the Silk Eater, though. Oh! Hold on. We might be cooking. We might be cooking. Oh! Thank you for the head pats, whoever that was. Did I need to use that there? No. Oh well. I was gonna say, there's no way that's it. Oh, 2 of these is not fun. Hey, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Hey, Gucci! Gucci, dude, welcome in! Thank you for the 60 bits. Dude, how have you been? Can we get an SSO for a left Gucci shoe? How are you and right Gucci shoe doing? Give the bird a peace offering, because we give bird offerings the bird usually gives back, especially crows. This is true. A puka or a kelpie? Kelpie. Kelpie. If you look at the lore, the puka doesn't usually tend to unalive people. It'll be extremely mean to people. But the kelpie is known for drowning things and people specifically. Better a kelpie than an Aakishka though. Goat, oh no. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can save this run. Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Okay, so the Threadstorm spam and the Sting Shard trap were really clutch there. This is one of the things I like about this game and about the game design, is it's possible to do it with just the needle. But man, do they reward you for actually making full use of the tools at your disposal, and I think that's cool as hell. I think that's cool as hell. Alright, let me swap to Goat, and let me get a rune reading. Going for Doc. Actually, I came out of that with a whole 4 masks, too. Let's go. Let's go. I'm rather proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie. That went well. It was a clean run once we got there. Okay, you know what? That's enough space. That's fine. Rune for Doc. Oh, it landed. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that momentarily. Ansu's inverted. Doc, you've had this one upright fairly recently. And it meant communication, and I believe you said you were gonna have to potentially go hold your tongue in front of your manager. Sorry, sneaking a hydrate in. Ansu's inverted, and that came up cleanly inverted on the roll there. Ansu's inverted. I feel like communication may have broken down. In whatever situation you were asking about, I feel like communication has broken down. It's one of those prevention is easier than fixing type things, but you might be past the point of prevention. In which case, diplomacy is going to be difficult. There's probably a lot of high emotions going on with this situation right now. Obviously, give it some time to cool off, but you are going to have to still try and communicate, I think. It's going to be... It's not that communication is no longer possible, it's that the DC for diplomacy has increased, if that makes sense. Play your cards very carefully, choose your words wisely, is my advice right now. The Alaskans have a lore being that is close to what the Kelpie... The Kalupalik. I've probably butchered that, but I love that. And it's one of the really cool things about folklore mythology to me. One of the reasons I'm so... Whoop, sorry, Heliodor. One of the reasons I'm so into folklore mythology is because the more you know about it, and the more down the rabbit hole you go, the more similarities you tend to notice between even completely separate cultures. Which is really fascinating, because the fact that either people are hardwired to come up with the same archetypes, just slightly different flavors, or the fact that so many cultures spread so far apart with, at least to start with, very little means of communication has some interesting implications. You know exactly what situation. I had a feeling you might, when it was the same rune, but in reverse, that you got, I think, last time, or maybe 2 times ago. No, it was 2 times ago, because you got Ansu's, and then you got Barracuda last time, and now it's this. That's why I love the light novel series called Champion. I feel like you mentioned that to me before. I don't remember what it's about. I apologize. Alright, let's see what's beyond this gauntlet here. Lures come from somewhere. I do believe they still do exist, or they did. I have a saying for this. There's a reason that, one of the responses you'll get, depending on who you ask about the Irish Fairfolk, there's a reason one of the responses you might get is, I don't believe in them, but they exist. There's a reason for that. Facts. Facts. I fear that might have gone somewhat awry. Hey, Drake, and welcome in. Shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up, Final. What did I do? What did I do? As for the timer... Also, for the timer with name is exclamation mark timer amount of time and name. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I need to do that for sure. Doc, do you mind DMing me that command? Because I'm not going to remember it off the top of my head right now. I can always do it. I think when Twitch made the changes to the bits policy, I think they might have changed how some of it worked. Oh, hold on a second. I just noticed something. Let me stalk my own YouTube page for a second. So if I'm right, this is pretty cool. This is the area from my thumbnail! Guys, this is the area from my thumbnail! Oh! Maxie, thank you for the 1,025 bits. I fucking appreciate you. I didn't realize it. I made this thumbnail before getting to this point in the game. But it's the same place. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yes, oh no, Puka is on... Puka has taken over more places than just Twitch. Quick hide! It's about rogue gods who exist outside their myth. Oh, and cause chaos, that's right, because god slayers. Yep. Fate has a funny way of making things work out. Yep. They did change it before just Pride worked, but now it's Pride Cheer. Gotcha, that makes sense. So they added a suffix to it, effectively. Alright, so this, I'm assuming, is going to unlock the shortcut down to here. I don't like that it's silent. I don't like that. That and the fact that there's so many cobwebs around. This has me worried I'm gonna run into another gauntlet. Really? No? Oh no, we're not out of the woods yet. I've been told I shouldn't work with the Fae by a lot of people have been... Okay. Let's see how much I can say here. There's nothing necessarily wrong with working with the fair folk. The catch is you either go in knowing that humans are not the top of the food chain, or you figure that out the hard way sooner rather than later. The catch is... just because you may not know or understand all of the rules, doesn't mean those rules won't be enforced. Which you can see how that might make that a difficult task, or a difficult proposition. Choosing my words very carefully here. For reasons I would hope are obvious by now. But, There is... The conventional wisdom is to not work with them and to educate yourself on protections against them. And to fear and respect them in equal measure. There's a reason that's the norm. There's lots of reasons that's the norm. So it's not that you shouldn't as a blanket statement. It's that you shouldn't is quite possibly the smarter option. Had you never saved a clipboard, you know you weren't tripping, thanks just for reading. That's so funny that Twitch kind of said, fuck your stealth roll. All Fae interactions should be treated like an inevitable catch-22. Yep. They cover god origins such as how Mithra, Mithras, and Perseus are all the same god. That's interesting. Okay, I love that they actually get into that, though. I love that they actually touch on that. That's actually really fucking cool. Let me switch back to my usual model here, because I think the timer ran out a little bit ago. Alright, I'm definitely still not out of the woods for... No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I think I'm good. Hate those enemies. You're not dead. Yeah, there it is. Oh, come on, I hit you first. Oh, I don't even have quite enough to heal. That's unfortunate. Okay. Now, what are these containers down here? Alright, that's... Do I hear Sherma? I'm pretty sure I hear Sherma. Hold on, is Sherma up here with the enemy? Wait a minute. Is Sherma pacifying the enemy with song? Oh no, it's one of the other fucking bugs. God damn it. Fuck all of you. Oh, come on. I can deal with you first. You're not... Okay, there we go. I guess we'll deal with you first then. Not what I meant to do, but we'll take it. Oh, fuck off. The backtracking some of these enemies do is so annoying. Okay. That went better than expected. That went better than expected. I almost wonder if there's something over there, because they're giving me a way to get up on the ceiling. Huh. That a secret wall? I can't tell. I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna leave it be. I, for one, love all the fake content instead of serving you over ever since you started interacting with my content. Yeah, it'll do that. Especially since you now understand the details and nuances and references so much. Yeah, some of those shorts take on a bit of a horror undertone when you know what you're looking at. I don't like the visibility just decreased. That was a very full silk spool. Something's up with this area. Something's up with this area. We are getting very close to a weaver, if there's that much silk lying around. Oh, this is not the type of rain I want to fight you in. Fuck off. Ooh, I parried it! I parried it! That was so cool! That was so cool! Did I finish it? God, no. God, no. I left off after, like halfway through Act 1. We'll go back to Expedition 33 at some point. At some point. Alright, give me silk. Give me silk. Cool, cool, cool. We'll take it. Oh, it's you again. You little shit. Pilfering everything before I can get to it. Wait, is that it? I feel like if I'd beaten him here, I would have actually found some loot from this. Or maybe this is one of those shortcuts that I unlock from a different area later on. Because there's definitely meant to be something down there. I definitely missed something. That's okay. Doing one of those build things. Why did he— oh, a gunpla? 3 different pairs of pliers. Fucking yikes. Make sure you have therapist on speed dial and you need tissues in your body. Oh man, is the emotional damage that bad? The emotional damage that? Oof. Oh. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the Citadel. Fuck this place, there's way too many secret tunnels. Okay. You know, at least there weren't any enemies. Emotional damage is a nat 20. Oh no. What does this do? What have I just done? Oh! Oh, it's one of these! All inherently required. We unlocked a fast travel point! Let's go! Hell yeah, okay. Alright, let's fuck around and find out. First Shrine, Terminus, Choral Chambers, Underworks. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the map again. We can't unlock that offshoot yet. I'm not sure where to go from here. It looks like we've... oh no, there's an offshoot. There's an offshoot all the way up and to the left. All the way up and to the left. Let's see, what's going to be the easiest way to get back? Well, there's a bench. Pretty much on the way back up there. We've already cleared out these enemies, so let's just go back up this way. I need sandpaper? Presumably to smooth out the connection points, I guess? Alright, yeah, I'm going the right way. Oh. That scared the shit out of me. Welcome in, Brandon. Thank you for... Why did that jump scare me? You know what? Well played. Why don't you two? There's one gunplay you want to build. It's both premium and it's somewhere around 400. Yikes. You want to talk about expensive anxiety-inducing Legos? It's gunpla and PC building. The 2 worst offenders I've heard of to date. Anxiety-inducing expensive Legos. Why do you need so many tools? I don't know what you're building, but I'm increasingly concerned. Oh shit, hold on, I missed the bench. I missed the bench. That was the last bench we used anyway, right? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's one of those things that cuts so deep you'll never be the same. Don't forever live in your memory. Take into account either you or say, yeah, with your memory, yeah. Extremely rarely cries except reading an appreciation poem he wrote himself and has the memory of a goldfish on shrooms. That's a hell of a description. That's a hell of a description. Yeah, no, that's bad then. Oh lord, okay. We'll take the silk. Yep, oh. Thank you for the hydrate, we'll do that shortly. And I need to use the silk immediately. Noms. Yes, I shall hydrate. I shall hydrate. Thank you for the liquid noms. PG 1 to 60 scale. What's the norm? Because I feel like I usually say like 1 to 128 scale or something. 1 to 60 seems... That's a smaller ratio than I expected. You're the guy who wants to eat the... Hold on, Brandon, I got one for you. I got one for you. You're gonna like this. You want to eat rocks. This one looks delicious, I promise you. First of all, you like cherry flavored? You like cherry flavored stuff? That probably looks edible to you if you like cherry flavor. I'm just saying. Sable, welcome in. The hydrate curse does indeed continue. Can we get an SSO for Sable Nightingale, please? Hear you out. I don't know that I want to, Draken. I don't know that I want to. I think hearing you out might be a not smart idea in this situation. Anything looks edible, especially... Oh, you're from Sables! Oh, you're from Sables! Hell yeah, welcome in, Brandon. Here's the one you're really gonna want to eat. You ready for this? This one's UV reactive. Tell me that doesn't look like some sour candy type shit. Tell me that doesn't look like a sour jawbreaker or something. I look edible to you? Blue nails, yeah, they're reacting to the UV bit. You know what, Doc, that's fair. You were that one kid in school that ate paper. You know what? I can't judge. Because I ate paper and glue together on a dare. And I didn't even get anything from it. Except, like, street cred. That was me in school. So, you know what? Eating paper is pretty tame, honestly. That's fine. Don't recommend it, but, like, that's fine. Make the term jawbreaker make a lot more sense. Yep. RG is 1 to 144 scale with 1 to 100 quality. So is 1 to 60 scale worse or better? I guess you said premium, so I'm assuming better. No, Tal, I'm not gonna fucking lick it. Also, did we get an SSO for the Chaos Queen? Can we get one, please? Hydrate and stretch, I got you. I am shrimping, I'm not gonna lie. I'm too gay to sit straight, that's why I have a stretch redeem. That's how things work around here. Following after I say I'm too gay to sit straight. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. They are anonymous. If you're just here to lurk, feel free to lurk away. If you want to talk, I can guarantee you're going to find somebody in here who's a nerd about your specific hyperfixation. You got a community full of nerds here. RG is regular grade, HD high grade. Oh, PG is perfect grade. Okay. Incredibly detailed. Some pieces are almost microscopic. Jesus. Yeah, that... I've worked with like 22 and 24 gauge chainmail rings before. That's a different level. That's a different level. Oh, this platforming is gonna be painful. Right, that's fine. I've done it once. Oh, that was perfectly timed. Also perfectly timed. Let's go. Fuck. Not perfectly timed, but we'll take it. Oh, fuck off. I had that Pogo. That's alright, you're dead now. Always learning new stuff and every pop in your But then learning that I ate paper and glue as a kid was something you wanted to learn, Sable, but hey, at least you're learning, right? Again, we're an educational stream, what can I say? There's the rare 1 to 72 scale Mega Grade. I kind of want to see, like, a picture of a Mega Grade now, just because, like, that's gotta look incredible. Pukalore, fantastic lore. Mr. Rolls got it. No! Oh no, don't note that, no! Fuck, Chad, am I cooked? Bit into raw fish and bashed your head into walls as a kid. It's just sushi with extra steps, Brandon. Like, that's fine. The bashing your head into a wall thing. Like, I would say you should probably stick to that being figurative rather than literal, but, like, raw fish is it's just sushi. It's just sashimi. I don't see anything wrong with this. You look very embarrassing. Oh my god! Bunny! 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 Hi, Bunny! Hi, Bunny, thank you so much for the raid! Thank you so much for that follow, too! The alert's gonna pop off in a second. It's gonna take a second. Bunny, how was your stream? How was your stream? Brandon, thank you for the daily offering. Pieces are for Mega Grade. Oh, simple, almost single pieces. That's a lot less complex than I expected. Given the Mega Grade. I guess I understand why it's rare now. It's because most people are looking for more of a challenge, probably. Hey, there we go. There's the follower. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Bunny, you're playing Warframe. You got another Tenno. We have so many Tenno in chat, Bunny. You picked the right place. Tenno, speak up. Speak up. Drop your favorite frames in chat for the raider. Didn't know you were going to raid Puka. I didn't know they were going to either. So if you do not know Bunnyfish, they just recently rebranded. They did an incredible job with some customizable models, making them look really special. Great branding over there. Really fun character concept. Bunny, let me know if you're cool with a clip shout. I would love to get a clip shout out. And Jesse James, welcome in. It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much for trusting your streamer's recommendation. Please let me adopt baby Tenno. I am about to be a baby Tenno, Bunny, and I am going to need adoption. Oh no.
Okay, so remember how I mentioned I wanted pizza earlier? I might have a type of
Best Buy is actually the main electronics store. We have like Vision Electronics, but like Best Buy is the main place, at least in Alberta.
Bunny, we're taking you to a micro center.
Stardew Ice Fishing.
Fuck is a
We
micro
have a
center?
micro center here.
Is that where you guys buy the micro penises?
Hey yo!
Yeah, we were born with those.
Oh.
Wait,
that's why we
hold
have
up.
lifted trucks. We're assigning them at
And truck nuts. And truck nuts.
Yes.
I love
Wait,
truck nuts.
what
They're
was
so fucking
happening?
stupid.
What is happening? Buddy, you want to explain that one? You want to explain that one? Also, Cullen, that is crazy good luck. That is crazy good luck. Jesse, yeah, there's a possibility. I still haven't mustered the spoons to get over the new thing takes energy to learn barrier, but I do have Warframe downloaded. It is in my Steam library. You want to know if that's where you... The fact that you think they would know is shady as fuck. Oh, you don't have micro centers. That's where that came from? That's incredible. Rare in the sense that not many types are made. They're, discontinued from production. Fair enough. Told, thank you for the hydrate. What worked? What worked? What happened? What happened? What did you do? What did you do? Why are you so surprised? No, listen. I never said that. But the micro centers not existing in Canada was important in context there, okay, Doc? I didn't have that just from the clip, alright? Genuinely nothing about you straight, so it's funny. You can't even lie down straight, you're half propped up on a pillow, have one leg folded, you're lying at an angle. So instead of, what you're telling me, Vaxie, is that you don't have twisted hips. The clinical term for your condition should be gay as fuck hips. Am I hearing that correctly? Please don't unfollow Vaxie, I love you, I swear. Thank God you found that funny, because I second-guessed it as soon as the words left my mouth. I have the most patient community on Twitch, I swear to God. Why do you guys put up with me? I don't know, but I'm glad you do. Let me hydrate really quick before I say something else out of pocket. Micro Center, DB, go to the store. Yuki keeps trying to talk me into a mini road trip to go to one. I don't think he even wants to buy anything. I think he just wants to go to a micro center to say he's been to one. I don't know what we'd be doing there. I could use a better PC stand. To be honest. Oh, that's right! Sable and Tolk, you two know each other. Dude, Tolk, the first time I caught a Sable stream, and Sable was talking about all the other people she hangs out with, and she said your name, I lost my shit, because that was a hell of a small world moment. I was so happy. I used you. Listen, there's nothing I'd rather do. There's a reason I spend all my free time in Spare Spoons doing this. It's because I love it. BF brought you a muffin! What kind of muffin? What kind of muffin? Such a fun Micro Center story. Oh, which boy is that? Hey, Toaster. Sorry, Toaster just came into the room and grabbed my hand off the chair armrest. Most enjoyable RG Gundam game built. Wristbones Gundam. Oh, Space Pirate Gundam. Oh, let's go. That sounds badass. Chocolate muffin fresh out of the oven. Ah. Fuck, that sounds good. That sounds good. Me and Jordan did that about you. No, I was there for that, I think. I was there for that, because you guys were streaming together when we found that out. Us Eldritch and demonic VTubers gotta say, this is true, this is true. Crashing out. Draco, no, you just started this build. Sus clip, Enjoyment, I think I know which sus clip. Somebody want to redeem Bonk so Enjoyment doesn't have to go to TikTok for this shit? Somebody want to redeem Bonk who could get ratings? For real, though. I would... Listen, say what you want about, like, processed food brands, but Otis and Spunkmeyer chocolate chip muffins are the shit. They're the best chocolate chip muffin I've ever had in my life. The chocolate chip muffin was so good that I metamorphosed into a female. There you go, Enjoyment. This is the sus clip I'm assuming you saw, right? Here, you know what, Enjoyment, do me a favor. You're gonna be a guinea pig here. Say something about it. Say something about it for me. What changed? Tell me what changed. Yes, that's how those happen. What are those, Bunny? What are you referring to? Somebody's gonna say it. Somebody's gonna say it. I think you know what? My hair might have changed. You're right. I think I did put on the red outline toggle in VTube Studio earlier. You're being very polite. What, Bunnyfish? What boobies? What boobies? Nothing changed. Nothing changed. The model's been like this the whole time. I don't have boobies. I don't know what you're talking about. It's the most evil redeem I've ever coded, and I love it. If you were a Warlock patron, oh, I would for sure have an Archfey patron. Brain cell holders, that's a good one. Very famous. I know, right? The way I set it up is actually low-key genius. Because the word you typed functions as a command, and mix it up. And the same command that untoggles that toggle also disables itself, so that you can't toggle it on and off. I was very happy with how I set that one up. TV. No, Draken, is it that bad? Doc, you might have to resend your message. Sorry. Bifurcated brain cells that temporarily relocated. Yeah, there we go. That's all it was. Like a sister. Enjoyment, that's a wild take. Maybe I've eaten one too many cakes. Maybe I was bonked while I was sleeping, and that's how I got what I got. The running downstairs deep... the running downstairs debuff? See, you say that. This is a hell of a segue, I'm aware. But the running downstairs debuff is real. It is real. I had a friend in college who was extremely well endowed, shall we say. And she legit gave herself a... Ooh. Ethan! Ethan, that raid timing is crazy. Bingus bring us to Funny Bird. Well, praise Bingus for that, and blessed be Floppa's name. Welcome in, Ethan. Ethan, how was your stream? You said you were trying out Destiny 2, right? How'd that go for you? No, I know what class you picked. You're fucking Cranier, that's right. At least Josie for a sibling. You got Jarls for a twin? Tell, I'm so sorry. Jarls, if you're lurking, I don't care, get wrecked. Ethan, let me know if you're cool with a clip shout out. Ethan, well, anybody who came up with the raid, if you guys need to raid and run, please absolutely prioritize post-stream self-care. I've gone overtime again. We're probably going to keep going a little bit longer because I've almost filled out the map for Choral Chambers, I think. We're very close. Which will make side questing easier in the future, even if we've accomplished nothing towards the side quest now, because of course we haven't. Winter, welcoming. Need an SSO for Winter VT, please. Mind Flayer meeting Deadpool level team buff. Yeah, we'll clip. Put that shit in chat, Ethan. Send that. Send it. I want to see this. If you think it's worth sending, this is gonna be something. Anyway, Ethan, you came in right as I was telling an interesting story about the running downstairs Oh no. I just watched Telesto pants my husband in real time. I don't know if the microphone picked up Yuki grunting in pain or Telesto screaming for attention there. That's what happened. That's what happened. I turn around because I heard Yuki make a pain noise. My tracking is suddenly busted. I turn around because I heard Yuki making a pain noise. I turned around just in time to see the pants fall around the ankles. That was incredible. Can we get a watch command on that clip, please? If I can get a Twitch mod to do it for me. Alters is a fake already. Fair enough.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
Oh, did I get?
Honestly valid. That's a valid thing to do. Like this.
Oh, fuck you, Ethan. Fuck you. I just jumped so hard. You motherfucker. You absolute motherfucker. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm awake too now. Hold on, guys. Model's gonna go dead fish for a second. I'm gonna reconnect my tracking here. Let's see if I can get this to work correctly again, because it definitely lagged out for a second there. I'm still... Oh, something's definitely fucked up. Oh no, because it's picking up Yuki's face in the background. It's trying to track two things at once. Alright, go... Yes, I see Telesto's in air jail. Yes, he deserves it. Go put him down. Go put him down. No! You leave our boy out of the walk. Scream is from the soul. I knew that was the clip that you meant. Yep. Zoom man. Yep. Alright. Tracking, I think, is just gonna be a little busted the rest of the night. Let me see if I can finagle this a bit. Oh, okay, there we go. I had to change the angle on the iPhone. It's still a little janky, but that's alright. That's alright. Alright, we're gonna play a little bit more of the game. Gonna see how much further we can get. Nope. YouTube Studio. Controller. No. Controller. There we go. I should have known it was coming too. It still got me. I hate it. I hate it. Thing is so unclear. No. Is there any way to look up like a supplemental instruction manual online or something? Oh, I almost had that. I almost had that. No. Same line. Yeah, I probably should do that. I feel like you should get a kazoo so you and Yuki. No! No! Oh, there we go. There we go. That was clean. Alright, so we're gonna go through. Oh, God. I forgot about that fucking moth. The pieces are not numbered. Hold on, Doc. Let me go back to the Twitch chat because the other chat doesn't let me fucking scroll. 1 second. Where is last poster? Okay, here we go. 2 years ago, you went to a wedding in the US for two friends of mine. One of them got a new PC, but still needed peripherals. So as a wedding gift, you went shopping with a friend, you keyboard and mouse, you just missed Jay's 2 cents. Did meet in the parking lot, you and the sales rep for fanboy. That's incredible. That's incredible, Doc. Hell yeah. Random encounters are almost more fun as a way to meet celebrities than, like, meet and greets are. Hey, thank you for the daily offering. Let me try not to lose track of where the fuck I'm going here. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Nope. No, ah! Fuck. You know what? You knocked me onto the platform, I'll take it. No! I tried to float. I tried to float. Alright, welcome in. Oh, I didn't realize I was almost dead! I didn't realize I was almost dead. I don't have enough to heal. This is a bit of a disaster. A bit of a disaster. Oh! Oh, saved it! Saved it. Just barely saved it. Oh, with the last second mantle. Let's go. Let's go. Kind, welcome in. Welcome in. Can we get an SSO for technically kind, please? Oh. I didn't think I was going to make that last one. One type of god myth you had no knowledge of, so you both read and watched campaign. Oh, the Phoenician gods. Yeah, that's a very, very obscure pantheon for sure. Alright. Oh god, that's right. This platforming is a thing. Oh, no, don't want to do. Oh god. You know what? Don't fight me down here. Don't fight me down here. You flying bitch. Oh, fuck off. Oh, that low health. What the fuck? Oh, this might be a very long walk back to the bench, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Oh! How did I do that? How did I pull that off? And now I'm gonna die anyway. Oh, Garmin's here to help me. That'll be okay. Oh, no, there's a Silk Eater. There's a Silk Eater. I'm gonna have to take my chances with this. I'm gonna have to take my chances here. No! No! Oh, I almost had that. I almost had that. Doc, thank you for the lurk. Won't notice what? Kind, what did you do? What did you do? That, you know what? That is probably where I should call it, because I'm tired and I'm making mistakes. I am tired and I'm slipping. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Let's find somewhere to raid out to. Okay, the fact that even mods doesn't know what you're talking about is concerning. Have someone... You're free to suggest Gremlin. I may or may not take it, but feel free to drop the name. Join what? Join what? I didn't see the... Oh! Oh, no, Kind, no I did not. Oh, oh, you know what? You know what, Gremlin? That might be where we go. That might be where we go. I did get a chance to catch her the other day. I love her. I love her already. She is super sweet. And hilarious. Alright, let me... YouTube side, this is where I'm going to leave you for the night. Thank you so much for being here, for dealing with the scuff and the stream restart earlier. I'm going to reset the Wi-Fi pod after I raid out, and hopefully that'll fix it for the next stream. But thank you so much for being here, YouTube, and I appreciate you, whether you subbed or just lurked. You're amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you next Tuesday. Bye! Alright, Twitch side of things. Ramps or Otter Tot? Why do I feel like I know who